What's happening, guys? I am on the 50-yard line in Winamac territory. Making things happen. Very excited for tonight.
Welcome to Indiana High School football on K99.3. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Coca-Cola, Culver Portside Marina, Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service, Dairy Queen of Winamac, Patrick Auto Group, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, Ancilla College, LAP Waste Disposal, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Collins Insurance, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5-Star. The Coca-Cola pregame show with Mitch Columby and Chris McGowan is next.
Hey, Robert, you know what I love about high school sports?
What's that, Sandra?
The purpose of high school sports isn't about winning. It's about teaching life lessons that will guide student-athletes for the rest of their lives.
And that's why we refer to high school sports as education-based athletics. And it's just one of the many differences between high school sports and other youth sports programs. I'm Robert Falcons, a proud South Bend LaSalle Lion.
And I'm Sandra Walter, a proud Brookville Greyhound. We're both assistant commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
Beyond conference victories, sectional titles, and state championships, education-based athletics aims to help student-athletes excel in the classroom.
It also helps student-athletes obtain their first degree in life, a high school diploma, and that sets them up for success unlike anything else.
We can all help support education-based athletics by buying a ticket to our high school's athletic events.
This is excelling in the classroom. This is succeeding in life. This is your IHSAA.
Rick Grab 5-Star in the Knox Mall. 7 big days of savings, and it all starts in the meat department.
Just like normal, Tony Ross, get ready. USDA choice, boneless, sirloin, tip steak, or roast. Take your pick. Each and every pound, $3.49 a pound. Kretschmar brown sugar premium ham back in the deli, $7.99 for a full pound. The only question we have left, where's that 5-Star?
In the Knox Mall.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort. Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here are the voices of K99.3, Mitch Columby and Chris McGowan.
You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the Winamac Warriors host the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays in a Hoosier North Athletic Conference battle dating back to 1970. This is Indiana high school football. For the last 57 years, we've experienced sports broadcasting greatness here on WKVI. For that, we tip our hat to Harold Welter and thank him for his dedication and service to local high school sports. Thank you, Harold, for all that you did for Kankakee Valley Broadcasting. Thank you to our in-game producer, Marilla Schaefer, who is back at KVB headquarters making sure we are broadcasting out to you live. Down on the sidelines, getting all the inside information from the field, our sports analyst, Chris McGowan. I am Mitch Columby. The tradition continues. This is Indiana High School Sports on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. And we welcome you to Roudabush Field here in Winamac, Indiana, 46996, as the history between these two historic schools will be providing us our entertainment this evening as Week 5 of the Indiana High School football season gets underway. Both teams are on the field, getting warmed up and ready. Plenty of sunshine to carry us into the Friday night lights as we are set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on WKVI 99.3 FM and around the world streaming live on WKVI.com. Chris As we get ready for Week 5, coming off of a shutout win for the Blue Jays last week over their cross-county rival, the Knox Redskins, the Warriors have had a bit tougher time getting things going. Head coach Josh Burgess has mentioned to us how proud he is of this young Winamac team, but this season has had its growing pains, that's for sure. Chris, now that we are 4 games in, what are your thoughts on this Warrior group?
Well, you used the proper adjective with young. That's what's with this Winamac Warrior football team. You graduate 22, 23 seniors from a year ago. You got a lot of kids that don't have a lot of that Friday Night Light experience, and it takes some time. But the one thing, we talked to Coach Burgess about off mic on our Saturday show, the first thing he says is, we're getting better, we're getting better, we're getting better. And you can see the excitement in his eyes when he's saying that. And so as long as you are playing your best football come week 10, then that's all you can ask.
Well, you're looking good standing out there on the 50-yard line. Switching over to the Blue Jay side of things, based on what you saw last week, what do you see them doing on the field tonight?
A lot of the same. Very physical football team. I look for them just to come out and set the tone early with their physicality. But again, the key to tonight is for both these teams is to get out of this healthy and go on to next week. North Judson faced a rival in Knox last week, and they got to turn right around and face another rival in Winamac, which might rival the Knox rivalry. But again, I just look for Judson to come out and do what they do and just take care of business.
Well, I watched these teams in practice throughout the week. They looked excited and ready to make some plays. I think the Blue Jays are prepped and prepared to continue the energy from last week. The question is, though, will the Warriors have something to say, Chris?
I'm sure they will. It's a rivalry game. You can throw out the records. That doesn't mean anything. Winamac coming into this, you got a number 3 ranked team in North Judson in 1A. So, hey, you got nothing to lose. Go ahead and put everything out there and pull out all the stops and see what happens.
That is something we will be finding out shortly as you are listening to the Coca-Cola pregame show by Drink, Smile, Coke. We'll be back after these messages as the Pulaski Memorial Hospital injury report is next. You've been listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKBI.
Coke knows there's nothing better than the beat of the summer. The beat begins in a simple and mellow place, from low-key to hyped up. So we're helping you and your friends drink it all in with 100 days of the artist's experiences, tracks, and concerts with the best names in music, all at Coke Studio. Drink, scan, and enjoy your Coke so you never miss out on all the amazing offers we're dropping this summer.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Thanks, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We appreciate them supporting local high school sports. No injuries to report tonight, as we are lucky to be 5 weeks in and say that. I think that's a testament to each team's training staff, as that's your Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned, as the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
And we're back here at the Marion University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm here with head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, Brett Lambert. Brett, appreciate your time. You've had the week to look at the Winamac Warriors. What have you seen and what have you prepared your team for tonight?
Well, for the second week in a row here, we have another rivalry game. We had Knox last week, so we got another one tonight. It's one of those games where, on paper, it looks like we're a big favorite, but, we know better. We know that, in a game like this, we're going to get their best shot and just expect the unexpected. So our guys are focused and ready to go for a big war tonight.
Is there anything in particular you're hoping to see from your team on the field tonight?
Just take care of the football. The usual stuff. Take care of the football. Execute. Don't commit stupid penalties. Play with class. That's really what we're looking for. In every game. But especially when you get in these rivalry games, you don't want to give the other team any chance at a second chance at life or any big momentum going in the game. So again, we just need to take care of the ball and do what we do it well, and hope for the outcomes in our favor at the end.
Anything you'd like the fans listening to know tonight?
Just cheer loud, and be behind us. The kids love it; they feed off of it, and that's what's going to help us be successful the rest of the season.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time. That's head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, Brett Lambert. We'll be back after these messages, listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKBI.
Welcome to Marion University's newest location, Ancilla College of Marion University. Marion's newest campus location in Plymouth is your home for an on-campus college experience. From living in the dorms to being a collegiate student-athlete, Marion University is ranked third most innovative Midwest university by U.S. News & World Report. For more information about our 2- or 4-year degrees, go to www.marion.edu/Ancilla. That's www.marion.edu/Ancilla.
Welcome back to the Marion University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm here with the head coach of the Winamac Warriors, Josh Burgess. And Josh, you've had the week to look at the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. What have you prepared for tonight?
They're solid everywhere. Up front, they're pretty big and aggressive. Backfield-wise, they're skilled kids. Cheyenne Allen, I have to say maybe more than that. And the Benson kid at fullback and their quarterback. They've got a lot of kids. They do a lot of good things. We've tried to prepare for their option game. I think they want to get that going. Try to prepare to stop the fullback a little bit, and just made some basic preparations in that regard. They want to run the ball. We can't forget about their passing game either. When they throw the ball, they're going to throw it to try to score. So, defensively, I think we've got some things in. Kids responded well to it, so we just got to show up tonight and execute what we're doing defensively. Offensively, we're looking to continue what we did last week. I thought we moved the ball well at times. Cash needs to have a good game tonight, Cash Roth, and we need to protect him up front. We need to get a little bit of running game going too. So those are some of the things we focused on this week of practice.
What are you hopeful to see from on the field as you've prepared for this week? What are you really hoping to see tonight?
Yeah, I just want to see our kids continue to improve. I thought we took some steps last week, even though maybe the score necessarily didn't show it, especially in the second half. So, we talk about it all the time. As long as we're getting better each week, we're going to be in good shape as we move forward to the back half of our season. It's just improvement. I want to see our kids play with high intensity and effort. And I'm not worried about that with our kids. Our kids come out and play hard week in and week out. So we want to continue to see that as well. So we do those two things. Everything else I think will take care of itself tonight.
Is there anything you'd like the fans listening to know tonight?
Just appreciate the continued community support. We've had 3 home games in a row. That's kind of unique. Doesn't happen very often in high school football. So, we appreciate everybody coming out and cheering us on. And, we're going to be working hard and playing hard tonight.
We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Mitch. Appreciate the coverage.
Head coach of the Winamac Warriors, Josh Burgess. We'll be right back after these messages. You're listening to the Marion University Ancilla College Coaches Corner.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has it in stock. From sampan, aqua patio, and sweetwater pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver Portside Marina can help. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 842-5000. Culver Portside Marina.
Time now for the Keys to the Game, sponsored by the Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen. Once again, here's Mitch Columbi and Chris McGowan.
All right, as we get set for Week 5 action, what are your keys to the game as a Winamac Warrior, Chris?
take care of the football and get out of this game healthy. It basically is the key to the game for the Winamac Warriors. Try to keep it as close for as long as you can, because the longer this game goes, that it's close, the better chance you give yourself to pull out an upset victory at the end.
Now, what are your keys to the game as a North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jay?
Come out and get off to a fast start. Do not let Winamac hang around, and just come out and take care of business. And you're the more physical football team. Come out and execute your stuff. And like I said, get off to that fast start. Don't let Winamac hang around, because don't let that confidence get built up for the Warriors.
That's your keys to the game, sponsored by the Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen. Today's broadcast is also brought to you in part by Marian University's Ancilla College. If you are looking for a place to continue your education, visit marian.edu/Ancilla. We are going to take a break as the Coca-Cola pregame show continues. The starting lineup is next. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here at the Auto Park Chevrolet Buick GMC in Plymouth, we have one of the largest vehicle selections in northern Indiana. We know that you can visit any number of dealerships when shopping for a new car. That's why we always make sure we go above and beyond for our loyal customers throughout Michiana. Our Auto Finance Center also works to ensure that you take advantage of a lease or loan solution that fits your budget. Lots of new inventory in stock and en route. Special local market pricing. Come drive the new Silverado and soon the new Hummer EV. Stop by our showroom today or go to AutoParkChevroletBuickGMC.com and see more. Or even buy that special car you're looking for. The Auto Park Chevrolet Buick GMC in Plymouth. Come see the value.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
Now it's time for the LAP Waste Disposal starting lineups.
Starting lineups on offense for the Warriors tonight looks like this. Starting at quarterback, the sophomore Cash Roth. For the running backs, Max Gearhart, Michael Lamer, and Maddox Buzinski. The starting wide receivers tonight are Talon Braun and Jace Bentley. The O-line being held down by Aiden Jimenez, Max Keller, Charlie Dissinger, Wyatt Wheeler, and Eli Matthews. For the Blue Jays on defense, going up against that Warrior offense, starting on the defensive line are Logan Radke, Jackson Boyd, C.J. Sanchez, Cole Kozakar. The middle linebackers are Quentin Frazier and Cheyenne Allen. The outside linebackers are Aldrich Harper and Samuel Hollum. The cornerbacks are Cole Wilcox and Gabe Ellis, and starting at safety tonight is Josiah McDaniel. For the Blue Jays on offense, starting at quarterback is Aldrich Harper. The running back, Cheyenne Allen and Quentin Frazier. Starting at fullback is Brock Benson, who had an amazing performance last week. Starting wide receivers tonight are Josiah McDaniel and Jackson Boyd. And holding the fort down on the offensive line for the Blue Jays are Jacob Gebka, David Brown, Cole Kozakar, Tyler Barnhart, and Hunter Redlin. Going up against the Blue Jays on defense for the Warriors, starting on the defensive line, are Gavin Taylor, Wyatt Wheeler, Max Keller, and Aiden Day. Starting linebackers tonight are Michael Lamer, Talon Garner, and Tucker Fox. The starting safeties tonight are Addison Allen, Max Gearhart, Luke Dickinson, and Brody Wall. That's tonight's starting lineup. We'll be back to get set for kickoff as Week 5 of the 2022 Indiana High School football season from Winamac, Indiana is about to get started. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
What's good about Dairy Queen? Dilly bars, DQ cakes, blizzards, and the $5 buck lunch. Stop in for the $5 buck lunch with an entree, fresh hot fries, your choice of an ice-cold Coca-Cola product, and a soft-serve sundae flavor of your choice. Available every day from 11 to 4. Have a $5 buck lunch exclusively at Dairy Queen. Proud to support high school sports on US 35 Monticello Street in Winamac. Find out what's good about Dairy Queen.
Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi and Chris McGowan on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Coke knows there's nothing better than the beat of the summer. The beat begins in a simple and mellow place. From low-key to hyped up. So we're helping you and your friends drink it all in with 100 days of the artist's experiences, tracks, and concerts with the best names in music, all at Coke Studio. Drink, scan, and enjoy your Coke so you never miss out on all the amazing offers we're dropping this summer.
Welcome back to Roudabush Field as the Winamac Warriors host the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays in a battle that has been going on since 1970. I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting as WKVI has been part of this matchup for a long, long time, Chris. So what are you getting down on the sideline so far, Chris? Any inside information we need to know about?
Not really. Everybody's playing this one kind of close to the vest, really. But you get that in a rivalry game. I tell you what, walking around this field, it's in excellent shape. And I've made the comment before, it's a lot better shape than when I used to play here when I played for North Judson. But, again, an excellent night for football. Hardly any clouds in the sky. Temperature's beautiful, so it's a great night for football. Let's get this one started.
Well, we'll look around at our area team's schedule for tonight as we start with the West Central Trojans coming off a loss to Culver last week. They are staying home for North Newton tonight, Chris. We hope Mark Hall comes out with a win. We'll get a chance to talk to him tomorrow at the Saturday Sports Line, as well as Culver Cavaliers head coach Mike Zahner. They are coming off that win against West Central, 18-0, as they travel to Triton tonight. Quite a big opponent in that, Chris. And then the Knox Redskins, of course, they are away once again, coming off that tough loss to the Blue Jays, the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, last week, 26-0. They're hoping to turn things around against John Glenn, who, Chris, John Glenn, we know has had quite the season, so that's quite interesting. They'll have a good matchup tonight. And then the South Central Satellites, Buzz Schoaf, really hoping for a win tonight against Osceola Grace. We talk to him week in and week out, Chris, and he is just having a tough time filling all the spots, but they're giving it the old college try and making things happen up there at Union Mills. And then tonight, the Winamac Warriors coming off that loss to LaVille last week, 41-0. They're hoping to turn things around again tonight as North Judson is coming off of a win where they shut out the Knox Redskins 26-0. So both teams want to get this win tonight. Winamac want to get back on top, maybe provide some excitement for the home crowd. Chris, what are you hoping the fan base for the Winamac Warriors provides tonight?
I hope they provide the support that they've provided all year and keep that going. You look at this game on paper. Like I said, North Judson comes into this game ranked number 3 in the AP poll. I think they're 4th in the coaches poll. So ranked in the top 5 in 1A in both polls. So on paper, it looks like it could be somewhat of a mismatch. But again, you throw out the records when it's Winamac North Judson. It does not matter. There's been a lot of great battles in the history of this series. So again, you can't take anything for granted if you're either team.
Well, we want to emphasize again, this young Winamac Warrior team is taking these games quite literally as a learning experience, Chris. They are coming off of LaVille, who we think is going to be one of those teams at the very end of the season, and then they turn around and play North Judson. These are the type of games you want to have young quarterbacks like a Cash Roth go through, so when he's a junior and a senior, he's ready and already had that type of experience. It's these types of games that you want to learn from and get better.
Exactly, and I think that's how Coach Burgess and his staff at Winamac is taking everything. Let's use every week as a stepping stone to get better. Let's work on what we need to work on to get better as a football team and figure out if they have everybody in the right places and the key components. So come tournament time, you're ready to go and you're playing your best football.
Well, the Warriors have just run out onto the field in their maroon jerseys, their maroon helmets, and their white pants, looking pretty sharp out there. Whoever does the laundry here at Winamac knows what they're doing, as I don't see a stain on them. Looks fantastic. I'm excited to see how North Judson looks when they come out here in their all-white jersey. Last week we were having a little bit of trouble reading some of the numbers, Chris. I kept mixing up Brock Benson and Cheyenne Allen. That 8-0 for 48-40, They are very, very similar numbers to look at. It's kind of hard to tell the two apart. I actually had a chance to talk to head coach Brett Lambert yesterday. I said, did you choose 48 or did he pick 48? Because I keep calling Cheyenne Allen when Brock Benson gets the ball. And he said he thought 48 was a good fullback number. Of course, we don't see many fullbacks around this area. Fullback is kind of a lost art. So I'm sure it's enjoyable for a lot of football players out there to see a fullback on the roster, Chris.
Yeah, it is. North Judson has run the triple option for, I think ever since 1948 when the program first started. But, again, the fullback is the main option in that triple option attack. He's the first option. And last week, I tell you what, the Knox Redskins had a hard time stopping the first option in that triple option. And Brock Benson torched them for 160 yards. So Winamac tonight on defense, you have to play disciplined.
Well, we're going to take a quick 1:10 break. We'll be back after these messages as the starting lineups was just done. That was the LAP starting lineups. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express. This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible healthcare experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi and Chris McGowan on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Welcome to Marion University's newest location, Ancilla College of Marion University. Marion's newest campus location in Plymouth is your home for an on-campus college experience. From living in the dorms to being a collegiate student-athlete, Marion University is ranked third most innovative Midwest university by U.S. News and World Report. For more information about our 2- or 4-year degrees, go to www.marion.edu/Ancilla. That's www.marion.edu/Ancilla.
Back here at Rowdebush Field here in Winamac, Indiana, as Week 5 of the Indiana high school football season is about to get underway. We look at the scoreboard, about 3 minutes and 40 seconds is counting down. North Judson-San Pierre hasn't entered the field yet. They are probably preparing the last few words from Brett Lambert to tell his team what he wants his Blue Jays to do. As we go down on the sideline, getting all the inside information is Chris McGowan, looking good there at about the 37-yard line. Chris, first off, how was your week?
Go ahead. I'm actually just out here reminiscing. I'm actually standing in the spot back in 1992 where I stepped in front of a Brad Dennis pass and took it to the house for a touchdown against Winamac. So
this is the exact spot you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, don't move. I'm going to get your picture real quick while we're out there at the 36, 37-yard line. Looking sharp. Yeah, this is exciting. We're having a good time out here. Did you have a good week, Chris, since we last talked?
Busy week, that's for sure. Working hard over there at Tri-Township, driving bus, teaching all the math classes, and, getting ready to what's kind of nice, in a month, 4 weeks from Monday, girls basketball season starts.
Yeah.
First practice, October 17th. So getting excited, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're counting down the hours on that one. Boy, I'm going to miss you when we get into the basketball season. Still not sure what I'm going to do for a color commentator, but we'll figure that out when we get there later. As we can see the Blue Jays getting ready to enter the field here. They're probably going to have to toss the coin and see who's going to receive first. This is a question I've always wanted to ask you, Chris. If you call heads or tails and it is heads, say you called heads and it is heads, do you like to receive first or do you like to kick first? What's your philosophy?
As a coach, if I always won the toss, I wanted to defer. 90% of the time I would defer. because I would always like to try to steal an extra possession right before halftime, knowing you get the ball to start the second half. Now, if there were certain games where I felt like we needed to set a tone, and sometimes, again, set the tone on defense because the other team's obviously going to accept to receive the ball. But there were other times, too, in certain games I felt like we needed to go off to a fast start, and so I would want the ball on offense and try to establish some rhythm early.
Well, that's always fascinating to me. I've always been interested to see what the decision is as we see the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays coming in, holding the trophy. Remind us what that trophy is again, Chris.
The Hoosier North Athletic Conference has a traveling trophy. So North Judson beat Knox last week. Knox had the traveling trophy. So North Judson has the traveling trophy. And so if Winamac wins tonight, North Judson will hand that over to Winamac. So it's something that's just passed along amongst the teams, and the winning team always takes the traveling trophy.
Well, if I'm
Winamac's in possession of it, or Judson's in the possession of it, and Winamac has a chance to take it away tonight.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Chris, Winamac had it in week 1 and lost it to the Knox Redskins. That's how they got it. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes. Winamac had it from last year, and Knox came here and won that game pretty handily, and Knox was able to take the traveling trophy, and then last week they relinquished it to these Blue Jays.
Well, it's back in-house, and the Winamac Warriors have a chance to take it back where they believe it belongs. The on-field PA announcer tonight is Chad Watts. The clock operator is Andy Stepp. The play clock operator tonight is Justin Ruff. Our officials for this evening are Michael Burke, Roger Griffith, Mark McCammon, Rick Podel, and Philip Tuski. Our sideline reporter getting all the access down on the field tonight is KVB sports analyst Chris McGowan. We are so happy to be bringing this type of broadcast. As the captains are shaking hands right now, the coin is about to be flipped. We will find out who receives first here, Chris. All right. The referee going over the rules with the captains as we speak. Winamac on your left, North Judson on your right. Quite a long conference here. Must be reassuring the players of what he wants to see out here on the field. Want a clean, hard-fought game, I'm sure is what he's saying. And it looks like Winamac will be...
Winamac won the toss and elected to receive, so going to stick the offense out there first for the Warriors.
Well, there we have it. The team captains have shaken hands. Winamac will be receiving first as we are set for Week 5 action here in Winamac, Indiana. A beautiful evening as the sun is setting just after 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Wherever you are, thank you for joining us. 99.3 FM and around the world at WKVI.com. So the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays trot out onto the field and get ready to kick this one away. And it looks like that's Cheyenne Allen out there to do the kicking duties, I believe. And
you are correct. It is Cheyenne Allen, number 40.
And then it looks like to return it deep for the Winamac Warriors is number 8, Brody Wall, and number 5, Michael Lamer. 2 quick runners for the Warriors as we are set for Week 5 action here in Winamac, Indiana. The whistle is blown. The kick is up, away, a deep kick back to about the 12-yard line, and here comes Lamer. Up to about the 20, now to the 23, and he's taken down at about the 24-yard line. Not a bad return for the Warriors.
No, good starting field position, and very first play of the game against the Redskins, Winamac came out and ran some trickeration and ran a halfback double pass. So if you're North Judson, you got to have your head in the game and make sure you read your keys here on this first play.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors on the 24-yard line here in the first quarter. There's Cash Roth, the sophomore from shotgun. Looking good out there. Here we go. Sets his man in motion, takes the snap. He pitches out right. That's Lamer. And he takes a hit after about 3 or 4 yards gained. Looks like that was by number 33, Quentin Frazier on the tackle. Michael Lamer with a few-yard gain.
Yeah, good shoot there from the inside linebacker, Frazier, just showing why he leads this team in tackles.
So it'll be second down here. Ball on the 26-yard line. Roth under center. Takes the snap. Hands off up the middle. Didn't catch the number, but he's met by about 3 Blue Jays who might get a loss on the play here.
Yeah, number 23, Maddox Brzezinski on the carry there for the Warriors. And the North Judson's front four doing a great job there and not allowing the offensive line to get to the second level.
So it'll be 3rd and 10. Ball right on the 25-yard line in Winamac territory. Trying to make something happen here on 3rd down. They've had 2 glimpses of the Blue Jays. Now here's the 3rd as Cash Roth is in shotgun. Looks like Buzinski's out to his left. He takes the snap. He's looking right. He throws deep. And it was almost intercepted at about the 40-yard line, but it drops through the hands of number 9. That was Max Gearhart for the Winamac Warriors as the special teams run out on the field for 4th down.
Yeah, Josiah McDaniel, they're doing a great job of actually tipping that ball over the Winamac Warriors receiver's hands. So 4th and 10, Winamac looking here to punt early on.
So it looks like Cash Roth will, in fact, be doing the punting duties as well. Multi-talented. And the snap. The kick is up, away, clean, and he gets it to the other side of the field. That's good news for them, and it's caught at about the 42-yard line in North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jay territory. As we will see the Blue Jays for the first time on the field tonight on offense.
So if you're North Judson, that's the kind of start you wanted defensively. You set that tone early, force a 3-and-out on Winamac's first possession, and now you get the ball here in great field position. Let's see if they can do anything with it.
1st and 10 on the 42 for the Blue Jays. Coming up on the 10-minute mark here in the first quarter. Aldrich Harper under center. He's got Benson and Allen behind him. Sets his man in motion, takes the snap. That's Allen on the carry. He has 5, maybe 6, before he's brought down by several Warriors.
Yeah, North Judson lining up in an I formation, just a base ISO play to the strong side of the formation there, and a pickup of a long 4 for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, it looked like 5 or 6 to me up here. There's only a 4-yard gain. 3-yard gain. It says 2nd and 7 now on the scoreboard. Ball on the 46-yard line. In North Judson-San Pierre territory, Aldrich Harper from shotgun. Looks like Benson's to his right. Takes the snap, hands off to Benson. And here he comes barreling his way forward. He got maybe 3-4 more yards as he's inching closer to that first down.
And not too often you're going to see a fullback run a sweep play, but it shows you the kind of athlete that Benson is. So third and a long 1, very short 2 for North Judson here in this first quarter.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service. Call Joe Nepp at 1-800-590-2272 for all your residential, commercial, and agricultural crane needs. Harper under center takes the snap, hands off up the middle to Benson again. He's going to get the first down and a couple more as they are now in Winamac territory. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Yeah, had Gabe Ellis look like go in motion there and fake the toss to Gabe and hit Benson there. It looked like maybe a little bit of a trap play there for the fullback, and North Judson moving the sticks. So a fresh set of downs for the Blue Jays.
1st and 10, ball on Winamac's 45. Harper under center takes the snap. He pitches out to the right. I don't see the number. He gets maybe 4 or 5 yards as there's a flag on the play, and he's tackled by number 15, Addison Allen. Great wraparound tackle by the Warrior. Did you see who ran that, Chris?
Yeah, it was Gabe Ellis there on the toss. They actually tossed it to him. The last play before that, on the 3rd down play, they actually faked the toss and handed it off to the fullback. But it looks like there's going to be a holding here on North Judson.
And a holding call on North Judson as you hear the Warrior faithful in appreciation of that call. As it'll be, well, I'm a little confused here. Waiting for the call from the official, I guess.
Heck, I think they called a crackback block on North Judson, which is 15 yards. So big play there, big penalty.
I'm told
on the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I'm told by our PA announcer it was head-to-head contact, evidently. All right, Aldrich Harper under center. Takes the snap, flicks out to Cheyenne Allen on the left side. He's going to have maybe 2, 3, but there's about 3 Warriors that get a big stop. Number 66 is one of them. That's Max Keller on the stop, along with a couple other Warriors I missed, but that is a huge stop you want to see if you're a Winamac Warrior.
Yeah, Addison Allen, the sophomore, 6'1", 155, not afraid to stick his head in there against Cheyenne Allen. Pick up a short 2 for North Judson, so 2nd and long here for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 17, ball on their own 48-yard line. The Blue Jays walk up to the line of scrimmage with 7 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Aldrich Harper from shotgun. Looks like he's got Brock Benson on his left side hip. Sets Allen in motion. Fake hands off to Benson. Now he fake throws. Now he throws deep as he's got somebody deep. Oh, and it almost caught it. Deep, outstretched to catch it. Looks like that's number... I can't see the number, Chris.
Josiah McDaniel there.
Yeah, Josiah
McDaniel there on that route. Just about 3 inches too long. Great effort there by Josiah McDaniel. He laid out to try to catch that ball, but again, maybe 6 inches too far there for North Judson. So 3rd and 17 here for the Blue Jays.
That ball just thrown past the outreach grab. So close for McDaniel. But here we are. 3rd and 17, ball on the 48-yard line. Aldrich Harper from shotgun takes the snap, fake hands off, and there's a flag on the play as it is dead.
Going to be a false start against the Blue Jays. They're going to back themselves up 5 yards more.
Against the Blue Jays, who back that up 5 yards, still 3rd down.
And I would not be shocked if North Judson picked up a pretty good chunk of this, going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, they're going for it here as Aldrich Harper from shotgun takes the snap, looking to throw, obviously. He moves out to his right. Now he's going to run it himself. He gets up to about the 50-yard line. Now to the 45, 40. Now he may have the first down here. He ran all the way to the 35-yard line on the other side of the field. Aldrich Harper. My goodness. I did not see that coming.
Yeah. Well, that was not the intent. The intent was for him to actually find a receiver. North Judson ran. They had mirror routes on both the right and left side of the formation. And Aldrich Harper didn't like what he saw, so he tucked it and ran and picked up about 27 yards.
Yeah, every bit of a 27-yard gain for Aldrich Harper as he's in shotgun again. Takes the snap. He hands off up the middle. That looks like it's Benson. And he barrels his way up there for about 7 yards on the carry.
And North Judson doing a good job of mixing it up, hitting the perimeter, hitting it up the middle, between the tackles, throwing the football. So right now, if you're Winamac, you can't hone in on just one thing defensively. You have to read your keys and trust what you're seeing.
Blue Jays marching right down the field as it's 2nd and 3rd here. Ball on the 27-yard line in Winamac territory. Aldrich Harper takes the snap, keeps it himself, trying to get the first down. And we'll wait for the official call. They may not have it here.
The chains are moving, so the
they
chains
did.
are moving, so
yep, they got the first down as Aldrich Harper. Quite the plays here from him early on. 1st and 10, ball on Winamac's 24, coming up on the 6-minute mark here in the first quarter. Harper flicks out to Allen. He's going to get 5, 6, and he trucks his man down. I didn't see who that was, but Cheyenne Allen, boy, put a hit on him. He gets about 7 yards on the carry.
Yeah, number 9, Max Gerhardt, did a good job of slowing Cheyenne Allen down, but if you're going to tackle him in the open field, you better be bringing it, that's for sure.
He lowered his shoulder and made a man move, like Russ Radke said last weekend. That's a man out there. All right, Harper under center, 2nd and 2. Takes the snap. Allen again trying to get the 2 yards. He may have it as the Winamac Warriors stopped him after a couple-yard gain, it looks like. But he did not get it. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, it was Tucker Fox who made the initial contact there with Cheyenne Allen. So 3rd and about a foot here for North Judson.
Getting close to within the goal line as it is 3rd down. Harper takes the snap under center. He hands out to Benson. He may have the 1st down this time as he just uses his lineman to get him across there. Brock Benson.
Needed a foot, picked up about 2 yards there. And again, fresh set of downs here for North Judson, just outside the 10. So they will be able to pick up a 1st down inside the 5-yard line.
Inching closer to that goal line as the Blue Jays are here, 1st and 10. Harper takes the snap. He hands off to Benson again, and he's barreling his way forward. Yeah, that was Benson as he got maybe 6 or 7 on the carry.
Well, if you're North Judson, you got to last 6 or 7 yards on 1st down because now with 2nd and short, that opens up the entire playbook.
Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 4, ball on Winamac's 6-yard line. 4 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter. Harper under center takes the snap. He hands off to Allen up the middle, and he barrels his way forward as a touchdown for the Blue Jays. They are going to strike first here on Roudabush Field.
Yeah, just a good, powerful run there from North Judson, from Cheyenne Allen. I tell you what, if you're Winamac, you have North Judson 3rd and 22, and you allow Aldrich Harper to beat you with a scramble and pick up a 1st down. So, again, you're right where you want to be. You just got to make the play.
Special teams out on the field. The kick is up and away, and it's good as the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays are up 7-0 here at Roudabush Field in Winamac, Indiana. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by First Farmers Bank and Trust, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. We thank them for supporting local high school sports. Well, Chris, you saw the first drive from both teams. What are you seeing out of the Winamac Warriors and the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays so far?
I like the intensity both teams are bringing. Again, Winamac, you got to feel good. You had North Judson 3rd and 22, but it's deflating in that drive. Have a chance to get off the field defensively, but you don't execute, and North Judson made them pay, and eventually ended up punching it in, so 7-0 in the 1st quarter with 4 minutes left to go.
We thank Howard's Marathon for being part of the sponsorship tonight. Howard's Marathon of Winamac has been serving Pulaski County for 43 years. Call 574-946-6894 and ask for Howard. We thank him for supporting local high school sports. So 4 minutes on the clock, right on the dot, as the Blue Jays will kick away to the Winamac Warriors. Looks like that's Lamer and Brody Wall to return for the Warriors as Cheyenne Allen is set to kick away.
Have a score update in the 2nd quarter with 5 minutes to go. Triton 14, Culver 0.
Well, we'll be getting score updates all evening long for you as that's a tough game for the Culver Cavs. Lamer's going to return this one from the 5-yard line. He gets back up to about the 18, 17-yard line before a couple Blue Jays meet him as he tried his best on that return.
For Winamac right now, you don't necessarily need to come away with points on this drive, but you need to get a couple 1st downs, allow that defense to rest a little bit, and settle in offensively.
Well, we'll see if they can do just that as Cash Roth, the sophomore, heads out onto the field. The Winamac Warriors will be 1st and 10. Ball on the 19, their own 19-yard line. As Cash Roth under center, sets his man in motion, takes the snap, hands off up the middle. That is Brody Wall for a good carry, about 6 yards.
Yeah, it looks like just a base trap play there from the Warriors and able to pick up 6 yards on first down. So very good first down play for the Warriors.
Well, that's the type of plays you want to see from the Winamac Warriors if you are a Warriors fan. As they break the huddle and come up for 2nd and 4 here, ball on the 26-yard line. Cash Roth sets his man in motion. Hands off to Lamer. Lamer tackled. Looked like that was, I didn't see the Blue Jay on that who tackled him, but Michael Lamer seems to think he got the first down, and he did. He's going to move the chains. First down for the Warriors.
Yeah, wingback counter, a staple of this Winamac offense. And Winamac, it's exactly what they needed to do, get a first down. Now let's see if you can get another and start building some momentum here offensively.
Well, they've showed themselves that they can move the ball down the field now. Here we go. Cash Roth setting up for 1st and 10. Ball on the 30, 2:50 to go here in the first. Sets his man in motion from shotgun. Takes the snap. He hands off to number 23, Maddox Buzinski, who's met by a few Blue Jays on the field. I don't know if he got anything.
Not much. The snap there was a little high and to the left of Cash Roth. Kind of messed up the timing of the handoff in the backfield. In North Judson, that's something you cannot do. You better hit the play when it's supposed to hit against this North Judson defense because they fly around to the football. And again, the timing was just messed up there and not able to gain anything on first down.
So 2nd and 10 here, ball on the 30-yard line as the clock's ticking. Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in the first. Cash Roth under center, takes a snap. He rolls out to his left. He's looking to throw. He has his man. That's number 8, Brody Wall, for a 12-yard gain, maybe 13, before a couple of Blue Jays take him down.
Yeah, great catch there by Brody Wall going up and getting that. He was in between 2 North Judson defenders. And I tell you what, excellently placed football there by Cash Roth in between those 2 defenders. And great execution. So another first down for the Warriors. This is the kind of offensive drive they needed to answer that Blue Jay score on their first drive.
Slow and steady's the race, and they're doing a fantastic job. The Warriors walk up to the line. 1:40 to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 45, and they're chugging along. Here comes Cash Roth, the sophomore. Takes the snap under center. He flicks it out to the right side by Maddox Buzinski, but he's not going to get much as the Blue Jays read that one all the way.
Yeah, great pursuit from the inside to the outside by the North Judson-San Pierre defense. Short loss there on a play on first down. So Winamac now facing 2nd and 11. But again, they put together a couple first downs here. Like I said, you don't have to come away with points necessarily on this drive. It's huge if you do, but again, just flip the field position and execute on defense.
So it'll be 2nd and 11. The clock keeps ticking, under a minute here in the first quarter. Roth takes the snap. He rolls out. He's looking right. He's got that was number 5, Michael Lamer, out on the right sideline. He was looking to get the catch, but might have lofted up too high there for Roth.
Yeah, that would look like Trey McGowan to get underneath that pass route, but just a slant by the outside receiver and a wheel route by the inside receiver. And Trey McGowan able to recover and deflect that ball for the Blue Jays.
It was a good play by him as we are at 3rd and 11. Ball on the 44-yard line. The clock is stopped at 48.4. Cash Roth from shotgun takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. They're after him. He rolls out to the right side. He's back up to the 30, 45, maybe to the 46-yard line. He made something out of it, and they had a couple of Blue Jays after him.
Yeah, North Judson brought 2 linebackers there. Brought Aldrich Harper and brought Quentin Frazier there on the blitz and forced Cash Roth outside of the pocket, but doing a great job of keeping him contained and not letting him pick up the first down with his legs. So now it's going to be 4th and 9 here, and it looks like, Winamac will have to run. We'll have to snap the ball.
And it looks like they're going to let this. Boy, that is close. You're right. They're going to let this one roll out as the end of the first quarter. It comes to a close right before the play clock does. So no flags on the play. As that's the end of the first quarter here from Winamac, Indiana. Roudabush Field, the Blue Jays 7, the Warriors 0. We're going to take a quick 30-second break and come right back. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKBI.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Shell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
Welcome back to Roudabush Field here in Winamac, Indiana, as the Blue Jays lead the Warriors 7-0. Let's send it down to the sidelines with Chris McGowan to see what inside information he's been hearing from each sideline. Chris.
Right now, Coach Evan Howard of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays talking to his defense, making sure they watch the football, make sure that it is not a fake. Winamac's in prime position here to be able to run a fake, and knowing the Winamac Warriors as well as I do, you can't put anything past them. North Judson only going to send one guy deep. Usually they send two, thinking that they are going to fake it. So North Judson's going to play the fake here and only send one man back to return.
4th and 9. The Warriors set to punt. They get the kick up and away. It looks like that's Gabe Ellis to return, but the ball's going to go out of bounds at around the 27-yard line, 28-yard line, and that will be in Winamac or North Judson-San Pierre territory.
Tell you what, I'm pretty impressed by Coach Hampton's hands there on the sidelines for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. I've coached with him a long time, both football and girls basketball at North Judson. I didn't think he had hands like that, but I'll have to congratulate him after the game, that's for sure.
Well, he caught it right away, didn't he? Paying attention to every second of the game. You got to love football fans. So we're into the second quarter now. The Blue Jays have the ball. Harper sets his man in motion. He hands off to Benson up the middle. He's going to get maybe 2 to 3 yards. And the Winamac Warriors are paying attention to this running game very well so far, Chris.
Yeah, they are. Just a fullback trap there for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. And, you can tell that Winamac has definitely done their film study, and they know that they're going to take away Brock Benson. They're going to let him get 160 yards like he did against Knox last week. He may get them, but they're going to be hard fought, that's for sure.
Yeah, they are definitely keeping an eye on who they need to watch tonight. The Warriors doing their best effort as it's only 7-0 here in the second quarter. Harper takes the snap. He hands off to Allen. Allen's going to get the first down and a few more before he's tackled by number 8. That's Brody Wall dragging him by his foot. A great save from him.
Great run there by Cheyenne Allen. Made a couple good cuts, picked up about 8 or 9 yards and another first down for North Judson.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball on their own 44-yard line. Aldrich Harper under center. He's got Benson behind him. Out to his right. Looks like that is Cheyenne Allen. Sets his man in motion. That's Gabe Ellis. He flicks out to Ellis. Ellis looking for some room. There's a couple of Winamac Warriors there to take him down at about the 50-yard line. He may have got 5 on the carry.
That almost looked like it was going to be a pass.
That's what I was
It
thinking.
looked like he was setting up the throw. He looked like he was setting up the throw there for a second, but he had no receiver out there. So, again, if you're Winamac, you better put that in the back pocket, in the back of your mind, to remember that it looked like he was setting up to throw that pitch.
All right, coming up on the 10-minute mark here in the second quarter. 2nd and 4. Harper under center takes a snap. He hands off up the middle. Looks like that's Benson trying to get that first down, Chris.
No, that was actually Harper. That was Harper on the keeper there, right there. He read that they took away the fullback, and so he pulled it, and he just tucked behind Brock Benson trying to get that first, just trying to pick up the first down. He's going to end up a yard short, so 3rd and short here for North Judson.
Well, this is about the second.
Just across midfield.
Just across midfield in Winamac territory. It's about the second or third time they've been in 3rd down as their 3rd and 1. He takes the snap, hands off up the middle. That's none other than Cheyenne Allen, who's going to get the 1st down and more.
And again, North Judson right now just imposing their will. 3, 4, 5 yards every carry, 3, 4, 5 yards every carry. And right now just physically wearing down this Winamac fence.
Well, the Winamac crowd is on their feet. You see the cheer block is here in full force. Looks like it's beach day. Looks like it's beach day for the Winamac Warriors cheer block over here, Chris. As it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. Harper under center. Fake hands off to Benson. He's looking to throw. Out to the left side. It's a tipped pass. Almost intercepted, but it was dropped. That was Michael Lamer who almost came up with the interception. An unfortunate play for the Winamac Warriors. The Blue Jays got lucky on that one.
Yeah, great pressure by Winamac from the front 4. Getting to Harper and deflecting that pass, giving him a chance to pick that off. And if Winamac does pick that off, there's nothing but green grass in front of that defender.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Blue Jays. Harper's under center. He's got Benson right behind him. Sets Allen in motion. Takes the snap, flicks it out to Allen on the left side. He's trying to truck his way through to the 1st down. He knocks a couple of Warriors out of his way before he's tackled on the play. He may have the 1st down.
They're actually saying that he fumbled that football and Winamac recovered.
Oh, my goodness. It's a fumble on the play. The Winamac Warriors come up with the fumble. Cheyenne Allen dropped the ball. It'll be a turnover on downs here at Roudabush Field. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Heck of a time to come up with a play like that, Chris.
Yeah, huge for the Winamac defense there to get that stop. Because North Judson, again, imposing their will, and that's something Cheyenne Allen hardly ever does, is cough up that football. So if you're Winamac, you need to make North Judson pay here.
So a little juice on the Winamac sideline. They're hoping something can happen here. 1st and 10, ball on their own 31-yard line. Cash Roth from shotgun takes the snap. Here comes the Blue Jays after him right away. Blitz all the way on that play.
Yeah, clean path there to the quarterback, and he had to get rid of it quicker, I think, faster than he wanted to. And the pass was just low at the receiver's feet. And, hey, you live to battle another down here. You don't do anything crazy and turn the ball right back over. So live to see 2nd down, and that's exactly what Winamac did.
Well, I can only imagine what Cash Roth was thinking. From up here at the booth, I was scared to death seeing those Blue Jays come after him like that. That was a fast play from the D-line. All right, 2nd and 10. Roth under center takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. Oh, he had it for just a second. That was Michael Lamer, but then he's tackled by a Blue Jay and drops the pass. It'll be 3rd down.
Again, Trey McGowan on the coverage there for North Judson. The outside linebacker doing a good job of picking up that crossing route and timing that hit up perfect. As soon as it hit the receiver's hands, he put his body into him and was able to dislodge that pass. So Winamac now facing 3rd and 10 after that big turnover they forced against North Judson.
Well, it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Warriors. They were hoping to get something going here. They need to make it happen now. Ball on their own 31-yard line with 8:47 to go here in the second. Roth from shotgun takes the snap and keeps it himself, and the Blue Jays read that one all the way. Couple of Blue Jays on that play to tackle him, as I don't even know if he got a yard on the play. Unfortunate play for them.
And again, North Judson doing a great job there defensively after the turnover, forcing a possible 3 and out here for the Warriors.
Well, they'll be set to punt it away. It looks like Cash Roth doing the punting duties for the Warriors this season, as he's going to punt this one away from his own 19-yard line. He gets the punt up clean and away. And it looks like that's Gabe Ellis who's going to return it from about the 32-yard line. He cuts back, gets up to the 40. Now he's cutting back to the right side. He may have the 44, 43-yard line, and he's upset he didn't get more. But the Warriors stop him as he gained maybe 8 or 9 on the play.
Yeah, Talon Braun there, number 3 for the Warriors, did a great job of coming back, because if he doesn't make that tackle, Gabe Ellis is gone. He's taking that to the house.
Well, he's shifty and very fast, that Gabe Ellis. He's got the wheels on him, and that's why he was upset there. He got tripped up, because if he had got past one more Warrior, he might have been taking it all the way to the house. So here comes Aldrich Harper, the senior quarterback for the Blue Jays. He's got Brock Benson and Cheyenne Allen behind him in the beautiful I formation. He takes the snap, steps back. He's looking to throw. He finds someone over the middle. He zipped it in there, but it didn't happen. The defense was right on it. Talon Braun with a good effort, as that was a close pass, almost completed.
Again, Gabe Ellis, intended receiver there for North Judson. And Talon Braun did a good job of just getting his hands up and just blocking the vision of the Judson receiver. So 2nd and 10 here for North Judson.
Ball on their own 44-yard line. Aldrich Harper under center. Sets his man in motion. He takes the snap. He hands off the Benson up the middle. He's going to get 4 on the play before he's tackled by a Warrior.
Yeah, that was Talon Garner, the sophomore. Again, a lot of sophomores here getting a lot of playing time for this Winamac Warrior football team. Only bodes well for the future.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. It's these types of games they will never forget. As the Blue Jays break the huddle, the Warriors were ready for him. Aldrich Harper from shotgun. He's got Benson on his right hip. He takes the snap, hands off to Benson up the left side, and he's going to get maybe a couple on the play. The Warriors read it again. They prepped themselves quite well this week, Chris.
So big 4th down decision here for Coach Lambert. Looks like he's not even going to hesitate. Looks like he's going to go for it.
Well, he's probably trying to send a message. He wants to get out of this. 7-0, that's close enough to keep it within distance. He wants to really set himself apart right here. I can only assume that's what he's thinking is here is Harper under center, sets his man in motion. He takes the snap, flicks it out to Cheyenne Allen, and Allen's going to get his first down, as it's a good play call from Brett Lambert on that one.
We have a penalty flag thrown here.
I didn't see it. I missed it.
Penalty flag on the play.
Holding on North Judson.
Holding on the Blue Jays, and you just didn't want to have that happen if you're the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, as this one's coming back. Coming way back. All the way back at their own 41-yard line, as it'll be 4th and 15. Do you go for it? It looks like they're punting it here, Chris.
No, they're going to, they set out the punting unit, so North Judson will punt the football here.
All right. Takes the snap. The punt is up and away. Deep punt all the way over into Warrior territory. It bounces around about the 28-yard line before the Blue Jays pick it up. And it's just going back and forth here at Raudebusch Field in Winamac, Indiana. Back and forth game, and we're so happy to be here for you. Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. I'm Mitch Columbi, along with sports analyst Chris McGowan, getting all the inside information down on the field. He is having a blast down there, as I can only imagine. My gosh, what a great game. A beautiful evening as the sun's going down and we see those Friday night lights. It just gets that energy and emotion out of every player on the field. They live for these moments, you can tell. 7-0 for the Blue Jays as it's 1st and 10 for the Warriors on their own 28-yard line. Roth takes the snap under center, hands it off, and the Blue Jays saw that one from the start.
Yeah, North Judson defensively starting to settle down and feel really comfortable with what they're seeing from this Winamac offense. Now I'm going to take a couple minutes to give my mom a hug real quick.
Absolutely. It's a family affair here at KVB. We're so glad to be a part of it as North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays are in town to take on the Winamac Warriors. They lead 7-0 underneath 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's 2nd and 11 for the Warriors. On offense, ball on the 27-yard line. Cash Roth from shotgun takes the snap. He finds his man out to the left side. It's number 7. That's Jace Bentley, who's going to get a big gain. He had 2 Blue Jays on him. He still caught the ball, deflected himself off those Blue Jays. Then he ran another 5 yards before he's chased out of bounds. A huge play from Jace Bentley. A great throw from Cash Roth.
Yeah, the North Judson defenders looks like they defended themselves. They were kind of ran into each other, allowed him to make the catch, and he just turned it upfield and made something out of nothing there for the Warriors. So now 3rd and 5, very manageable 3rd for the Warriors.
We thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns. Roth from shotgun takes the snap. He's looking to throw again. That's Jace Bentley on the left side. He's going to catch it, and he runs out of bounds. Unfortunate. But they get a huge gain as they move into Blue Jay territory, and the Blue Jays are stunned. The Warriors are here to play as Jace Bentley with a huge first down play and a great pass from Cash Roth. Back-to-back plays, Roth to Bentley.
Yeah, Gabe Ellis just got caught looking in the backfield for North Judson defense. And I tell you what, looks like North Judson going to take a timeout.
Boy, the excitement on this Winamac sideline can only be expressed as they are just so happy to be able to make that type of play on the Blue Jays as Brett Lambert's got to take a timeout. He is not very happy with his secondary right now.
No, he's got everybody in that football program within about a 20-yard circle, if that. He is letting them know his displeasure right now with their
Well, we're going to take a 30-second timeout and come right back. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKBI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Welcome back to Roudabush Field here in Winamac, Indiana, as a timeout was called by the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays off a huge pass play from Cash Roth, the sophomore, to Jace Bentley, the junior. We're going to hear from those names quite a bit in the future as it's 1st and 10, ball on North Judson's 38-yard line. Winamac knocking on the door. Cash Roth under center takes the snap. A lot more confidence now out of this Warriors team, but they don't get much. Maybe a yard, if that, as the Blue Jays are all over it.
I have another score update. South Central up 8-0 against Osceola Grace in the second quarter.
Oh, that is such good news to hear, Chris. We talk to Buzz every week. I'm so happy he's up right now. They just needed a little bit of oomph to get that confidence back in them. That's so good news to hear. Thanks for reporting that, Chris. We appreciate that. Just past the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. 2nd and 10, ball on the 38-yard line. Cash Roth under center takes the snap. He's looking to throw right away. He throws as he gets hit, and it's going to be intercepted. I don't see the number. He gets back to about the 50, the 45-40, 35-30, 25-15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Blue Jays, as this game is turned around.
And I did not get a number.
I still don't see the number. Those jerseys are hard to read. Both their home jersey and their away jerseys are very hard to read here, as I still can't see who that was. Nonetheless,
Quentin Frazier, number 32.
It may have been Quentin Frazier on the interception. We're not sure about that. Cash Roth took a huge hit. He's on the sidelines getting a breather as you see Mark Hendricks, the assistant coach, talking to him about it. Boy, he took a hit as the kick is up and away for the extra point for the Blue Jays, and it is good. 14-0 here in Winamac. A change of events. Boy, that timeout from Brett Lambert couldn't have come at a better time for them, Chris.
Yeah, that timeout right now might be the play of the game.
Well, I can't argue.
He got the reaction that he wanted from his defense. That's for sure.
That is absolutely what he wanted. And, Cash Roth was ready to throw. He's looking so good. And, in fact, I might even say from week one, he looks like a completely different player. He is so confident out there, and these Blue Jays are running right after him, and he has the confidence to still follow through on that throw. I mean, it's an unfortunate interception, but he still was trying to do his best on that play. A tough one, but the Blue Jays strike, and they have a little bit of breathing room here as it's 4:30 to go here in the second quarter, down to the first half. This has been excitement, needless to say.
Yeah, again, the young sophomore showing a lot of poise, really. You got, in a big rivalry game like this, North Judson, when everybody arrives with bad intentions, and he's holding his own. So, future's bright for Cash Roth.
Yeah, I mean, he just looks completely different from 4 weeks ago. And, he just has really gained a lot of confidence. You can tell. And it's those types of interceptions you hate because you're just getting hit at the same time. You've got your guy open as the kick's up and away. And the Warriors are going to return this one from the 15. That looks like it's Michael Lamer who cuts it back over to about the 26-yard line before he's brought down by the Blue Jays. He's a fast runner. That's Michael Lamer.
Well, I had the opportunity to hear another HNAC update. At halftime, the LaVille Lancers 63, the Caston Comets 0.
Well,
yes, that is at halftime.
Well, we've heard things about the Caston Comets. They just are having a tough season. It's too bad for them, but LaVille, they're on that train, Chris. I think it's going to be LaVille and North Judson, but I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. These are the two teams we keep hearing about, that's for sure. Here comes Cash Roth under center. He takes the snap. He hands off to Michael Lamer up the right side, trying to make something happen, but he's met by a couple of Blue Jays. It looks like he may have lost a couple on that one.
Yeah, this North Judson defense now is really fired up after that pick six. And Coach Lambert over there doing his best cheerleading imitation, trying to pump this defense up even more.
Well, the Winamac faithful are on hand. They're really excited for this team. They've showed a lot of promise thus far into the game. An unfortunate turn of events, but they're still in it. There's a lot of time left in this game as the Winamac Warriors are showing a lot of confidence against this Blue Jay team as Cash Roth's under center. He sets his man in motion. He takes the snap. Now he's rolling out to his left. He's running it himself. He gets it up to the 35. He takes a couple of hits. That's not what you want to see. But the valiant effort from Cash Roth, the sophomore, as he gets, I would at least say 9 on that carry.
Yeah, he made his mind up early there. I think that was a run throw option. Got him out of the pocket. He didn't like what he saw in the passing game, so he decided to go ahead and tuck it up and run. And on 2nd and 12, he picked up 9 yards. So it'll be a long 3 here for the Warriors.
3rd and 3, ball on their own 33. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the second. Roth under center takes the snap. He hands off up the middle, and he's met right away. That's Michael Lamer. He's met right away by a Blue Jay. I still can't see the number 14, I believe. That is C.J. Sanchez with the stop.
I believe he's a freshman for North Judson, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct. That is a freshman out there. Tall freshman at that. He's 6'4", 241 pounds, and he made the play on that one right there.
So now North Judson takes the timeout here. 4th and 4 with 2:43 left. Thinking Winamac will punt. Can lead themselves with 1 timeout. And let's see North Judson how aggressive they get, whether they set up a return here or whether they try to come after this punt.
Well, you might as well use your timeouts. You're going to lose them at the end of the half anyway. And Brett Lambert, I think that was his second charged timeout, I believe, so here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they have 1 left. I'm North Judson, I probably play it conservative because you have the ball to start the second half and just set up a return here.
4th and 4 for the Warriors. They're going to punt it. Cash Roth gets the punt up away clean. It's a high one onto the other side of the field into Blue Jay territory. It's going to roll to about the 37-yard line where a Warrior, number 15, Addison Allen, will pick that up. And there's a
we have a penalty flag on the play.
Yeah, what do you see, Chris?
It was a far sideline judge that threw the flag, so I have no idea what the call is.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Illegal shift on the Warriors, so North Judson just going to have that 5-yard, I believe, tacked on at the end of the punt here.
Yeah, those are the type of calls that are unfortunately out of my wheelhouse as I'm only in week 5 here. So bear with me as I'm learning as we go along. I appreciate Chris down on the sidelines getting all the information. As senior quarterback for the Blue Jays, Aldrich Harper is under center. Sets his man in motion. He takes the snap. He rolls out to his right. He's trying to throw as here comes a Warrior after him. He tries to throw. He doesn't quite pull the pass down. That's Brock Benson as the Warriors were all over that play. That was number 53, Tucker Fox. Great job on that play from him.
Yeah, Winamac doing a good job of staying at home because they faked that toss sweep to Cheyenne Allen and actually ran Brock Benson. They had Brock Benson to the flat from the fullback position. Trey McGowan looked like he ran a post corner. And Winamac read that and stayed at home and played it defensively perfect.
2nd and 10, ball on their own 43. Harper takes the snap, looks to throw. He does. Completes his pass to Gabe Ellis on the far sideline. And there he is again. That's Tucker Fox, the junior. So it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Blue Jays as the Warriors defense is showing their colors tonight.
Actually, 3rd and 6 for North Judson with 2:21 left in the second quarter.
Thank you for that correction.
Gabe Ellis got out of bounds, so the clock. Yeah, Gabe Ellis got out of bounds, stopped the clock, so North Judson did not have to use a timeout there.
All right, the Blue Jays break the huddle. The Warriors were waiting on him and ready. Harper under center. He's got Benson behind him. Sets his man in motion. He takes the snap. Flags on the play. May have been a false start, Chris.
No, offsides on the defense. So at the free 5 yards. So it's going to go from 3rd and 6 now to a 3rd and a short 1 for North Judson. So that changes the complexity of this 3rd down.
Well, not what you want to see if you're a Warrior fan. Definitely what you want to see if you're a Blue Jay fan as they move closer to the first down marker. There's still 2 minutes left in this half. I'd say Blue Jays are probably trying to score here, wouldn't you say, Chris?
Oh, yeah. Coach Lambert definitely wants to punch another one in here before halftime.
Harper takes the snap, flicks it out to the left side. Allen's going to get the first down and more as he is now in Warrior territory at about the 39-yard line. Big run from Cheyenne Allen.
Yeah. First down here, clock will stop. They're now winding the clock once the chains get set. So North Judson going no huddle.
No huddle from the Blue Jays. Harper under center, takes the snap, hands off to Benson up the middle. He's going for the first down, and he may have it.
Going to be a little short there, it looks like. Maybe a couple yards short. So pick up 8 yards on first down. But, again, North Judson going to the line, getting a call from the sideline. So going no huddle, everybody looking at their wristbands.
2nd and 1. Harper under center, takes the snap. It's Benson again. No, he keeps it himself. He gets up to about the 20, the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Blue Jays, as Aldrich Harper, the senior quarterback, fooled the defense on that one. He fooled me for a touchdown. Blue Jays are up.
Makes it 20-0, and again, the triple option there. Great read by Aldrich Harper. They took away the fullback, the first option. He just made a great read and pulled it and kept it. And, again, to defend the triple option, you have to have everybody doing what they're supposed to do. All it takes is for one guy to mess up, And that's exactly what happens right there. You get a big play and a score.
And the extra point is up, away, and good as the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays are up 21-0 here, counting down the last few 96 seconds here to go in the first half. As if, Chris, just a few minutes ago here in this quarter, about 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, it was 7-0. So a quick 14 points from the Blue Jays as the Warriors didn't see that coming. That's unfortunate.
Well, yeah, right after that timeout. The timeout about the 6-minute mark, and Coach Lambert pulled his troops in nice and tight and said a few choice words, and North Judson had responded the way he thought that they would from that timeout and put a quick 14 points on the board.
Well, if you're up 21-0, Chris, as a North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jay, what are you happy about with what you've seen so far?
What I'm happy with is how they responded after the timeout. You could tell that they were kind of just going through the motions maybe a little bit. And, Coach Lambert did a great job of calling that timeout when he did, and obviously said a few magic words that got his kids pumped up and refocused because a quick 14 points on the board from North Judson.
Well, we invite you to stick around for the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning halftime show. We're going to get a chance to have an interview with Winamac Athletic Director Brian Leverins. He's here in the booth, standing by, ready for a nice little interview. We'll see what all sports are going on this fall here at Winamac, as the Blue Jays are ready to kick up and away. Looks like that's Lamer, and I don't see the other person. Looks like that's Lamer who's going to get the reception at about the 5-yard line as the kick was up and away. He gets it back to about the 24, maybe to the 25, 26-yard line as there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, that flag came in late there. It's going to be a hold on Winamac. It's going to pin them back deep. Now, North Judson still has one timeout remaining. So it'll be interesting to see whether Coach Lambert, how aggressive he gets with this timeout. Winamac can probably still run out the clock, even with North Judson having the one timeout. But again, if you're Winamac right now, you just maybe take a knee, make North Judson use that timeout, and just go into halftime down 21-0.
It'll be interesting to see what they do here with 1:29 to go here in the second quarter. Today's game is brought to you in part by Mark's Body Shop in Knox. They're proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. If you ever need collision repair or semi and RV repair, contact Mark at 574-772-7003. Cash Roth under center takes the snap. He hands off up the middle. It looks like that's Michael Lamer with a huge first down run. The Blue Jays didn't see that coming. He got easily 12 on the carry.
Yeah, at halftime here, I'm going to get an interview with Coach Burgess as he's going into the locker room, and I'm going to catch Coach Lambert on the way out.
All right, standing by for that, Chris. I'll make sure not to go to commercial break like we did last week. We'll stay on the field for that halftime interview with Josh Burgess. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. The clock's ticking, 1:15 to go here in the first half. Cash Roth, the sophomore, under center. Takes the snap. Hands off up the middle. That's Michael Lamer again, and he's still trucking. He's got those legs as it took 3 Blue Jays to bring him down, Chris. Michael Lamer came to play.
Yeah, good execution there by the Winamac Warriors. And now I think North Judson right now just going to sit on that one timeout and just try not to give up a big play here to the Winamac Warriors right before halftime.
Roth is going to take this under center again. And he does. He takes the snap. He hands off up the middle. That's I didn't see the number on that play. Looked like maybe number 40 potentially. Yep. Gavin Taylor on the carry.
Gavin Taylor.
The senior. As it'll be 3rd down in the
clock.
Hey,
Mitch, quick question for you. You were a Rushville graduate, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And your biggest rival was Connorsville?
Yes, it was.
All right, I got an update for you at halftime. Connorsville 21, Rushville 7.
Oh, you had to do that to me, didn't you, Chris? As the last play of the half, we'll talk about that later. Cash Roth hands off to Michael Lamer, and he gets maybe 6 on the carry, but that's the end of the first half here From Rowdebush Field in Winamac, Indiana, the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays are leading the Winamac Warriors 21-0. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKBI. And we're back here at Rowdebush Field as we're going to send it down to the sidelines. I said I wasn't going to do it, and I did. Here is Chris McGowan on the sidelines with Coach Burgess. Chris.
All right, Coach, you got to be happy with your kids' effort. 5 minutes left to go right before halftime. It's a 7-0 game. What happened?
Yeah, hey, can't fault the effort. Kids are playing hard, getting after it. Just costly mistakes at the wrong time. We missed a block on that interception. A lot of people might think that's our quarterback's fault, but when he's throwing and getting hit, that's tough for him to come back from. But hey, we've got to make sure we talk about it all the time, just consistency. Hey, good for us to get to that 5-minute mark, but we've got to be more consistent in finishing out the quarter, especially against a team like North Judson, who's going to bring it every play. So, hey, pleased with the effort. I thought our kids came out, executed the game plan defensively. We saw some good things. We just got to clean a couple things up, and we'll get in the locker room and get those things cleaned up.
Can I tell you what? We were talking on air during that first half. I tell you what, the night and day difference between Cash Roth week 1 to Cash Roth week 5.
You're exactly right. He's coming around. He's starting to look like a quarterback. And we knew it'd take a couple of weeks. He's a sophomore quarterback who's never played any significant varsity minutes. So pleased with him. We're doing some good things all over the place, offensively and defensively. We just got to clean up some of the mistakes we're making and just be more consistent like we always talk about.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Back to you, Mitch.
All right, today's sports broadcast is brought to you by Dairy Queen of Winamac. We thank them for being part of the community and supporting local high school sports. We're going to take a break and come back for the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning halftime show. For our sports analyst, Chris McGowan, I'm Mitch Columbi. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKBI. So sorry for the technical difficulties. We're back here at Rowdebush Field here in Winamac, Indiana, home of the Winamac Warriors as they are taking on the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. The Blue Jays got the better of the Warriors in the first half. As I have with us Winamac Athletic Director Brian Leverins. Brian, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. And busy guy this time of year. I say you've got a lot going on, but I know you've got golf and other sports going on. Please tell us exactly what's going on here at Winamac right now.
Yeah, hey, thanks for having me on. But so we have our cheerleaders in full force. They actually just came off of a really big 2 weeks ago. We had Little Cheer Night, and they did a fantastic job with that. I mean, that is a full week, type of thing. cross country right now is absolutely doing fantastic. Girls and boys. Girls have probably been top 3 in almost every single race they've had. Colby Wagner for the boys is running super well, and he's been, I think, top 3 by himself in every single race. Our football team, I just feel like we are getting better every single week. I think defensively we have definitely improved since week 1. Offensively, you can kind of tell that we are still young, but since week 1 we have progressed a lot. Girls golf, as you saw tonight, we 3-peated as conference champs, which is phenomenal, and we will return actually 4 of our top 5 for next year's group. So we are super excited with that. And the girls golf team has the sectional on Monday. Soccer, they are kind of in the same boat as football. They lost a lot, but Coach Byrne has that team playing extremely well. They play extremely hard. And volleyball right now, they just picked up another win, and we're hoping that they can continue on that pace and pick up some more wins as the season is coming to a close.
Now, the golf is entering sectional time, isn't it? Was that today or is that Monday?
So ours is on Monday. There were a bunch around the state that played today, and then there will be some more that play tomorrow as well.
Awesome. Well, every time I come over here, it's such a pleasure. I love Winamac. I remember when I lived here about 8 years ago, whenever I needed to get to Knox, you had to go through Winamac. It's just all the memories of this town, a lot of good people. You look around in the crowd, you've got your pep band here tonight, and I noticed the cheer block. Is it Beach Day or what?
I think it is Beach Day, and they look fantastic.
Yeah.
They were, they've been doing a really good job. It's always great to see, our students and our other student athletes come out to support each other.
Well, I always appreciate your time. I know you're a busy guy, and whenever I can take you for a couple of minutes, that means a lot, and we really appreciate it. We just want to support the local high school sports and support Winamac. It's a great facility you have here. The field, by the way, looks great.
Oh, thank you.
Chris was mentioning in the pregame, this field, and he said this in week 1, this field is completely different from when he played in the early 90s. He said this field was known to be a rough one back then. But when you look at this field, it is fantastic. It's perfect. And you guys really do a good job over here in Winamac, and it's such a pleasure to come here and broadcast. I appreciate you giving me all this access and letting Chris down there on the field. A lot of teams, they don't like that, but we appreciate you, and good luck for the rest of the year. I'm sure it won't be the last time we talk.
Yep. I think you guys are back in 2 weeks.
Yes, sir, we are.
And you know what? If they're going to listen while we do this, I'm going to give our guys who work on the field.
Please do.
Jim, Stan, Steve, they do a phenomenal job. Since I've been here, this is by far the best our field has looked.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
Those guys put such time in, and you can just tell.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we're talking with Athletic Director of the Winamac Warriors, Brian Leverins. Brian, thank you so much for your time. Until next time.
All right. Hey, thank you.
Absolutely. We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere. The Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning halftime show continues. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKBI.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort.
Collins Insurance Agency in Knox has done it again. They have earned the distinction of preferred agency partner from the Western Reserve Insurance Company.
Can't touch this.
So what does that mean for you? Collins Insurance Agency provides themselves of taking care of its community. That means providing the best insurance that keeps you and your family safe in a time of need. And with this honor, Collins Insurance Agency looks forward to providing Stark and surrounding counties the best customer service you and your family deserve. Collins Insurance Agency in Knox, living the golden rule by treating you like family.
Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi and Chris McGowan on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has it in stock. From sampan, aqua patio, and sweetwater pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver Portside Marina can help. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 842-5000. Culver Portside Marina.
Welcome to the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Halftime Show on K99.3 FM. Here's Mitch Columbi.
And we're back here at Raudebusch Field in Winamac, Indiana, as the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays lead the Warriors 21-0. As we just had a chance to talk with athletic director here at Winamac, Indiana, Winamac High School, of course. That's Brian Leverins. We appreciate his time, as it has been a wonderful evening here at Raudebusch Field. We've had a chance to talk with Josh Burgess at the halftime break before I mess things up as usual. And we're hoping to get a word from Brett Lambert as the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays put on 14 points real fast there, Chris. I don't see you. I hope you can hear me. But that was a really fast 14 points, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I'm over here in the northeast corner of the end zone waiting for Coach Lambert to come out of the locker room and make his way back out of the field. But it's a rough spot over here. My family's actually behind me, and they are heckling me right now. So if anything gets said on the air, I apologize beforehand. But, again, hey, I got an update. Rushville has actually cut into that Connersville lead. It's now 21-13 in the third quarter.
You always know how to lift my spirits.
Also, Triton has busted open the game against Culver in the third quarter. It's now 35-0. Versus the Culver Cavaliers. Bill still putting the Hertz to Caston 63-0 in the third quarter. And Osceola Grace has come back and taken a 14-8 lead against South Central.
Man, that's tough to hear, Chris. I was really hoping Osceola was going to hold off and let the South Central Satellites get one tonight. But they've still got plenty of time. Buzz has got plenty of time.
Yeah, it's in the third quarter there, so 14-8, Osceola Grace over South Central. Actually, in the second quarter, sorry.
Well, I appreciate you bringing up the Rushville score. Means nothing to the people listening up here, but that is, in fact, where I went to school. And tonight is the War on 44. So State Road 44 connects Rushville, Indiana, and Connersville, Indiana, which we connected the dots at Week 1. Russ Radke coached in Connersville. You mentioned last Saturday how you were really ticked when you found out he went to Connersville there in the late 80s, early 90s, I believe. I forget exactly what year that was.
About 1987. 1987.
Yeah, well, when he went down to Connersville, he had to face the Rushville Lions every year, for the War on 44, and I did not know that was going on tonight, so I appreciate you throwing that in there for a little tidbit for me.
Well, you got to poke the bear every once in a while.
Well, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give third-generation owner Brian Hammond a call at 574-936-4660, serving the local area since 1936. 21-0 here at Raudebusch. Say again, sir?
I was just going to say, a lot of rivalry games tonight. Looking at the scoreboard here on my phone. Tippecanoe Valley and Rochester in the third quarter. Tippecanoe Valley up 13-10. That's a huge rivalry in the Three Rivers Conference over there. Rochester coming to that game undefeated.
Yeah, Rochester, we saw them in Week 2. That battle against the Knox Redskins went all the way down to literally the last play as they won that game 48-46. But they are undefeated, just like the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays are tonight. Well, we're going to take a break and come back. Don't go anywhere. We're going to finish things up here for a quick second and come right back to start you for the second half. You've been listening to the Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Halftime Show. This is Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, to discover our best fuel ever versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Well, we're back here at Rowdebush.
5-star in the Knox Mall. 7 big days of savings, and it all starts in the meat department.
Just like normal, Tony Ross, get ready. Great for pulled pork. You know what it is. U.S. government inspected pork butt roast, $1.88 a pound. U.S. government inspected center cut rib pork chops, $1.99 a pound. USDA choice boneless sirloin, tip steak, or roast. Take your pick. Each and every pound, $3.49 a pound. Where's that 5-star?
In the Knox Mall.
We're back here at Rowdebush Field here in Winamac, Indiana, as Chris McGowan is standing sideline awaiting Brett Lambert, the head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. We hope to hear from him and hear what he had to think about that first half as the Blue Jays trot onto the field. And once I see Brett Lambert over near Chris McGowan, which he is, here's Chris McGowan down on the sidelines with Brett Lambert, head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays.
All right, Coach. About 6 minutes left to go in the second half or second quarter. Only a 7-0 game. You call a timeout. You care to give the Cliff Notes version and the clean version of what was said during that timeout?
It was all clean. It was just, hey, we had a turnover that killed a drive. We had a penalty that killed a drive. Just weren't executing well. And after I called the timeout after they did like a double move or whatever, caught our DB off guard. It's a rivalry game. We expect them to play hard. I think our guys played a little tight. But again, they finished strong. So that's all I ask. Just do your job, do it well, and see what happens. They did it, and next thing you know, we got 2 quick touchdowns. So I expect that in the second half as well.
Yeah, your kids responded well there after that timeout. Again, so like you said, it's a rivalry game. Has Winamac done anything differently than what you thought they would do coming into the game?
No, I mean, they're well coached. That's a good staff over there. So that they played hard. They have their their players coached up well. Oh, they're getting after us, and I love it. I mean, this is a rivalry. I would be very disappointed if it wasn't like that. But I love what we got right here. It's making both teams better. Now we got to finish.
All right, good luck second half, Coach. Back to you, Mitch.
All right, great interview there down on the sidelines. Getting all the access is Chris McGowan, our sports analyst. We appreciate Brett Lambert, the head coach of the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, making his time. As everyone we have a chance to talk to is such a busy individual, the fact that they take the time to talk to us, we really appreciate that. It just really means a lot to me personally, especially. So we're getting ready for the second half to start. 1 minute and 30 seconds is on the clock to go as the Blue Jays lead 21-0. If you're just joining us, welcome to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. It is 21-0. The Blue Jays lead here as the third quarter is about to start. And if I do remember right, Chris, it will be North Judson ball. Am I correct in saying that?
Yes, you are correct. Winamac had won the toss and elected to receive, so North Judson will get the ball to start the second half. Again, if you're North Judson, you got to make sure the ball is kicked deep. You don't want to give up an onside kick here. Give Winamac some momentum to start the second half.
Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Culver Portside Marina. They can make sure your boat is ready for the winter. If you need help storing or winterizing your watercraft, call Glenn Bailey at 574-842-5000. Well, you hear the band in the background, getting the Winamac faithful on their feet, cheering along. You see the cheerleaders doing a fantastic job this evening as both teams are out on the field getting ready for this second half action. Well, they're taking their time. Coaches talking to their team, getting them ready, riled up for the second half. If you're the Winamac Warriors, Chris, I'd say, you saw a lot of good things. It was just a quick 14 points that the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays really put on them. Other than that, the Winamac Warriors have been in this game defensively doing a fantastic job. It's just been those 2, 3, maybe 4 plays that has kind of made this lead what it is.
Yeah, kind of blew it open there in the second quarter. The pick 6 for North Judson. Again, just one missed block, and that's all it takes. And the quarterback's getting hit as he throws, and the ball flutters up in the air and lands right in the middle linebacker's hands, and he knew exactly what to do with it as soon as he caught it and took it to the house to put North Judson up 2 scores, and then they come back and answer offensively with another quick score there. So, again, 21-0 here at halftime.
Winamac set to kick this one away as the start of the third quarter is about to be here. That looks like it's number 22, Connor Burton, away to kick is up. A nice deep kick to about the 20-yard line. And the Blue Jays will pick it up. He runs up the left sideline. He gets to the 40, maybe to the 45, 50. Now to the 45 on the other side. 40, 35, 30, 25, 15, 10, 5. He's going to take this one all the way to the house. Touchdown, North Judson-San Pierre.
Trey McGowan there on the return for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays.
Hey, you know who that is by chance, Chris?
Miss and, yeah, my nephew. So I'm proud here. I got a goosebumps from it. I'm not going to lie.
That was a heck of a return. A heck of a return for McGowan as he caught it all the way back at about the 20-yard line and ran it all the way to the house. Had a couple of Winamac Warriors on his tail, but it didn't matter. The wheels were churning as Trey McGowan with a big touchdown to open up this third quarter. Not even 15 seconds off the clock. Here's the extra point. The kick is up, and it was blocked. No good. I didn't see who got a hand on it.
53, it looked like, was the first one in there for the Warriors.
That is Tucker Fox.
Tucker Fox. We've said his name quite a few times tonight.
He's a tall individual from up here. He is 6'1" on the program, but I don't believe that. He looks taller than me. He's 6'1", 160. Tucker Fox, a great play there, as you're exactly right. We've said his name several times tonight. Only a junior.
And I think that's right. A lot of underclassmen here for this Winamac Warrior football team. I think Trey McGowan going to learn real quick that if he ever makes a big play again, to steer clear from Dad on the sidelines because Dad was a little excited there.
As were you. And
Trey will be feeling that one in the morning.
If you're looking at it from my angle, Chris, we've got a lot of McGowans on that side of the field right now. I'd say it was more than just his dad that was really excited on that play.
I got to keep it low key though.
Well, okay, 27-0. The Blue Jays, in exciting fashion, start the third quarter off with a touchdown. As Cheyenne Allen is out there to kick this away. Boy, he looks tall.
Everybody looks tall up there.
Yeah, I know. It says he's only 6'1" as well. All right, Allen's kick is up. It's away, a deep, booming kick all the way to about the 9-yard line. Michael Lamer will return this one. He gets it back up to about the 28-yard line before 3 Blue Jays have him, and the play will be dead. As a little shoving back and forth. This is a competitive game. Like you mentioned and like Brett Lambert said, this is a rivalry game dating back to 1970.
Yeah, it's a rivalry game that goes back for forever. Back in the early '80s, when to make the playoffs, you were in a cluster system and you had to win your cluster. It seemed like for about 4 or 5 years in a row, there it came down to the winner of the Winamac North Judson game that was going to represent this area in the playoffs.
Wow, that is interesting. As Cashroth under center takes the snap, he hands off up the middle. I didn't catch the number, but it doesn't look like he gets even a yard on that play. The Blue Jays are reading this offense good.
Yeah, it was Maddox Brzezinski there on the carry.
So it'll be second
So
down.
Think of a short yard there.
Yeah, it'll be a short gain. That'll be a 2nd and 9 as the 11-minute mark is coming up here in the third quarter. Ball on their own 30-yard line. The Winamac Warriors hoping to make something happen on this drive. Sophomore quarterback Cash Roth takes the snap from shotgun. He's looking to throw. Finds his man out to the left side and out of bounds. That's a great play from Jace Bentley. A great throw from Cash Roth to the far sideline. Big-time play from Jace Bentley. That Cash Roth and Bentley connection is something I'm excited to see as the future goes on for this Warrior team. It'll be 3rd and 3, ball on their own 36-yard line, coming up on 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Roth from shotgun. He takes the snap, steps back, looks to his right, finds his man immediately and throws it. He's going to have the first down, and that is number 3, Talon Braun, on the reception.
Yeah, right now, Winamac doing a good job of just running some hitches, short pitches and catches, and able to convert there on that third down to get the first down. So look for Winamac to actually maybe use a double move here again and try to get behind this North Hudson secondary. And I have an update. That interception in the first half was Connor Benson, number 22.
Oh, thank you.
Pick 6 to the house.
We will correct that. That is Connor Benson from the first half interception. All right. Cash Roth from shotgun takes the snap. He throws again over the middle. That's number 9, Max Gerhardt, for a big first down. They move into Blue Jay territory, and that wakes up the Winamac faithful.
That was actually Brody Wall.
My apologies.
Just ran a little skinny post right. Yeah, just ran a little skinny post from the slot position. And Cash Roth, I'm telling you what, he has really found his niche throwing the football here.
Well, he's got his timing down. Those Blue Jays are coming after him quick, but it doesn't bother him. He's ready to go as he's in shotgun again. 1st and 10 on Blue Jays' 33-yard line. Roth takes the snap from shotgun. He finds his man out to the far left side again. That's Jace Bentley, who's going to get a few yards, but that's number 33 on the stop for the Blue Jays. Quentin Frazier all over the field once again.
Yeah, right now, North Judson in their 4-4 defense, the coaching staff screaming at the outside linebacker, you got to get underneath that hitch. But the Winamac receivers are so wide that you're really putting that outside linebacker on an island. Because if he splits out too wide, Winamac's going to run the ball. But if he stays inside, they're going to throw it to the outside receiver. So doing a really good job of executing that offense right now.
Roth takes the snap from shotgun. He flicks it out to the right side. That's number 23, Maddox Buzinski, for a few yards on the carry as the Warriors are showing a little signs on offense here.
Well, like I said, doing a very good job right there. Again, had a wide split receiver, so the outside linebacker actually widened up a little bit, widened out to be able to get underneath that hitch that Winamac's been killing North Judson with right now. And Winamac decided to go ahead and run it up inside that outside linebacker for a few yards.
All right, 3rd and 3 for the Warriors. Roth from shotgun takes the snap. Here comes the Blue Jays. He looks to throw deep over to the left side. It's number 7 that's outstretched, but he can't. It's too far of a throw and no good, as that was intended for Jace Bentley in the end zone. He outstretched for the reach, but he couldn't make the grab. A deep throw from Cash Roth. He's got an arm on him.
Yeah, he does. Not a very big kid, but I tell you what, he can swing that big skin, that's for sure. But again, North Judson right now kind of in a pickle defensively with their corners. You come up, you play bump and run coverage. If you do, you leave yourself susceptible to a big play like that.
So they're going for it. 4th and 3. Why not? Here, ball on the 27 from shotgun. Roth takes the snap. He looks to throw. He finds his man out to the right side for the first down. That's Talon Braun. First down, Winamac.
Incomplete.
Oh,
incomplete. The hit knocked it out of his hands.
Man, it looked like it was complete to me. I didn't see him drop the ball. That's unfortunate for the Warriors, as that would have been a first down. It's a turnover on downs. The Blue Jays take over.
Yeah, again, excellent timing there by the defensive back for North Judson. That corner, as soon as that ball hit the shoulder pad, he was there to lay the thud and knock the ball loose, yard the ball loose. So incomplete. North Judson takes over 1st and 10.
On their own 27, the Blue Jays. Aldrich Harper, the senior quarterback under center, takes the snap. He keeps it himself after the fake handoff. He's going to get the first down and more, maybe 13 on that carry. It'll be a first down, Blue Jays.
Yeah, again, just option right there. Good option football. And Winamac doing a good job of taking away the first option, something the Redskins had a hard time doing last week. But you're going to take away the first option. Now the second option is going to get you.
All right, Harper takes the snap under center. 1st and 10, hands off up the middle. That's Brock Benson for a few yards on the carry before he's brought down.
And North Judson going no huddle here on this drive.
No huddle from the Blue Jays. Harper under center. He's got Benson and Allen right behind him. Takes the snap, fake hands off to Benson. Instead, it looks like that's Gabe Ellis who comes in and takes the handoff. I believe it was Gabe Ellis. Gained maybe 3 on the carry.
Yeah, Gabe Ellis there, and just a trap play there. And I tell you what, Bill for Winamac did a good job of taking that lead block on, that trap block on, and making it bounce to the outside.
3rd and 3, Harper takes the snap, hands off to Allen to get the first down. Does he have it? I don't know. He may not have it.
Yeah, they're giving it to him first down.
And they do give it to him. A first down for Cheyenne Allen. When all else fails, get it to Allen as he gets the first down for the Blue Jays. So it'll be 1st and 10 as they cross over into Winamac territory. Ball on the Winamac's 48-yard line, just past the 7-minute mark here in the third quarter. 27-0, Blue Jays lead. Harper under center takes the snap, hands off to Brock Benson on the right side. He gets maybe a couple of yards, if that. So it'll be 2nd and down, 2nd and 7 for the Blue Jays as they break the huddle and trot up to the line and get ready. Harper from shotgun takes the snap, looks out to his right. He throws it. He threw it to Allen, but there are Warriors all over the place. I couldn't even come up with the words to talk about it. He threw out to the right side to Cheyenne Allen, and about 3 or 4 Warriors were all over it watching where Allen was going. He had nowhere to go. It's going to be a loss on the play as they move 3rd and 12 here.
Yeah, it was really impressive there by the Winamac defense. North Judson, great play call there. You get your best player in space with the football. You expect him to make the first guy miss, but the Winamac Warrior guy did not miss there. So excellent play defensively for the Winamac Warriors.
3rd and 12, Harper under center, sits Allen in motion. He flicks out to Allen on the left side. He's trying to make things happen, but he's hit big time by number 45 of the Warriors. That's Aiden Day, the junior, 6'2", 195 pounds. Huge hit as it'll be 4th down for the Blue Jays.
Tell you what, Cheyenne Allen cut that ball back. I think he cut it back a little too soon. I'd like to see him get that ball to the outside. I think he had something developing outside the numbers, but he likes to cut that pitch back and ran into a wall there from Winamac.
Blue Jays set to punt it away, and they do clean as a fair catch is called by the Warriors. That's number 3, Talon Braun, as it'll be Warrior football here in the third quarter.
Yeah, 4:47 left in the third. North Judson up 27-0. Great football game, physical. Man, there's some popping going on.
Yeah, a lot of physical action.
A lot of pad stumping there.
Yeah,
a lot of pad stumping here. Cash Roth coming to the huddle here. Going to lead his Warriors out. 1st and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
That'll be 1st and 10. Just under 5 minutes here in the third quarter to go. Cash Roth, the sophomore, from shotgun, ready to take the snap. Sets his man in motion. He takes the snap. Now he's looking to throw out to the left side, and it was almost intercepted by a Blue Jay. It was intended for number 5, Michael Lamer, and he's lucky they got away with that one, Chris.
Yeah, it was Connor Benson again, got his hand on the ball. He almost had another pick 6 right there.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 14 as the Warriors are hoping to make something happen here. Cash Roth, the sophomore, under center. Sets his man in motion, takes the snap, he hands off to his man that was in motion. I didn't catch the number. That's number 9, Max Gearhart on the carry. He may have had 4 or 5 before the Blue Jays got him.
Yeah, just a jet sweep there by the Warriors.
Well, a big shout out to my good friend Nick Jost down in Evansville, Indiana, tuning in on WKVI.com and around the world. Thank you, Nick, for supporting local high school sports. It's 27-0 as the Blue Jays lead the Warriors here in the third quarter. Coming up on 4 minutes to go here in the third. Roth from shotgun sets his man in motion. He takes the snap, flags on the play, and the play is dead immediately.
Offside on the defense, so free 5 yards for the Warriors.
And the refs whistle the play clock as it just passed the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Cash Roth under center. 3rd and 1. Takes the snap, hands off to his man up the middle. Does he get the yard? And he does. They are going to move the chains on this one. A first down for Maddox Buzinski, number 23, as the Warriors have really shown a lot of good plays tonight.
Yeah, again, good execution there on first down. Needed a yard, got a yard and a half. So, hey, fresh set downs here for the Warriors. After starting deep in their own territory.
All right. Cash Roth takes the snap from shotgun. He rolls out to his left. He's got a couple of Blue Jays all over him, and they're going to get this one. That was well read by number 33. That is Quentin Frazier. He's all over the field tonight, Chris.
Yeah, leading tackle here on this North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jay football team, and Hart told the defense just does a good job. He's the one that calls everything. He's looking over the sideline now trying to get a call from Coach Howard. So, great execution there out of his linebacker spot, bringing Cash Roth down, not allowing the play for the Warriors.
Just past the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter, 27-0. The Blue Jays lead. The Warriors are trying to make something happen here in the third. Cash Roth from shotgun takes the snap. Here comes the Blue Jays. He throws it. He almost has his man as there were 2 or 3 Blue Jays around. I can't believe he fit that ball in there, Chris. Quite the arm strength from Cash Roth, but a no good incomplete pass.
And that was impressive because Cash Roth might be about 5'8", 5'9". Big Logan Radke hit his face and was still able to get that ball around him and almost complete the pass.
We thank Patrick Auto Group for supporting local high school sports tonight. Located in Knox on US 35. Call 574-772-7272. That's Patrick Auto Group. Here we go, 3rd and 15 for the Warriors. Roth takes the snap from shotgun. He's looking to throw a deep throw down the left side. It's number 7, Jace Bentley, and it's incomplete, as it will be 4th down for the Warriors.
Again, C.J. Sanchez from North Judson there doing a good job of putting pressure on the quarterback. Cash Roth caused that play to be complete, and North Judson has a player down. And it looks like we have another cramp issue, so things could get interesting here the rest of the game because once that first one happens, look out.
Just like last week, the first cramp happened and about 4 or 5 after, as both Brett Lambert and assistant coach McGowan come over to see how the injured player is for the Blue Jays. I didn't catch the number on that. Did you see the number of the player that's injured here?
No, I did not.
Yeah, their training staff has him surrounded. We sure hope it's just a cramp and nothing serious. Boy, this is the type of stuff you hate to see.
They're just trying to rub out a cramp here, trying to stretch it out.
As now their other, looks like that's a defensive coach, I always forget his name. He's come over to make sure his guy is
Evan Howard.
Yeah, Evan Howard is over here making sure their guy is okay. Boy, I don't know if I've ever seen this many coaches come over to make sure he's okay. That's that must mean he's a very valuable player for these guys.
All right, have an update in the fourth quarter. Triton now 42, Culver Community 0. In the third quarter, it's still Osceola Grace 14, South Central 8. And in the game back home, Connersville now 28, Rushville 19.
Well, Isaac Sliger in his second year there at Rushville, he's trying to turn things around. He started, I think, 2 or 3-0. But that Connersville matchup tonight's a tough one for them. As we do see Gabe Ellis, that is who it is. He's hobbling off the side of the field on his own power. We really hope he's okay. Yeah, Gabe Ellis, number 12. We call his name out quite a bit during the broadcast. Boy, we sure hope it's nothing serious. This is not what we want to see. My gosh, this is so terrible. Well, we hope it's just a cramp. If it's just a cramp, that is a serious cramp.
Yeah, it's a cramp. So I think he actually has it in both legs. That's why it's taking him a little bit longer to get off the sideline there. But they'll get over there, get him some fluid, and get those calf muscles stretched out, and he'll be back.
So here we go, 4th and 15. Kashrop takes the snap, and he punts it away. It's going to bounce all the way back to the 45-yard line in Blue Jay territory. As Allen picks it up, he gets it back over to Winamac territory before he's brought down at about the 35-yard line.
I tell you, I think he picks up the ball sometimes just looking to get hit. He's wanting to hit somebody.
Yeah.
Like I said last week, again, right there, just lowered his shoulder and just whoever decided to bring him down, hopefully got the number of that truck, and we have a Winamac Warrior down on the far side of the field.
Well, just like you said, when one cramp starts, the other seem to come into play. We hope it's just a cramp, though. This is what you hate to see. But like you had mentioned last week, it just means that these players are hitting each other. They're making things happen. They're putting their bodies on the line. As Brett Lambert mentioned, this is a rivalry matchup. Looks like the training staff is surrounding him. We don't know the number of the player. We know it's a Winamac Warrior. We just hope he's okay. This is the type of stuff that scares you.
And this one happened well in front of the play where Cheyenne Allen was tackled. This happened a good 10 yards down further up the field. So makes you wonder what happened there. But
well, tonight's game is brought to you in part by Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. We're also supported by Zingo Express of Knox. They are a proud sponsor of tonight's football action. Stop by Zingo Express in Knox and fuel up both you and your vehicle the Zingo Express way. So we have an injured Winamac Warrior on the field. We're hoping it's just a cramp issue as the trainers are tending to him. And just like Chris McGowan had mentioned just a few moments ago, when Gabe Ellis went down for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays, when one injury happens, they tend to follow suit. And that is exactly what happened here at the 2-minute and 14-second mark here in the third quarter as the Blue Jays lead 27-0. The score really doesn't reflect the game that we've seen tonight, as that's number 5, Michael Lamer, a huge name for the Warriors. You hate to see as he's being helped off the field by head coach Josh Burgess and their trainer. I don't unfortunately know their trainer's name. My apologies. I should have got that pregame. But he is walking off under his own power with a little help by his head coach and the trainer, as we hope Michael is okay, and we hope that report that Chris gets down on the field isn't anything too traumatic.
I'm not sure what quarter it's in, but I do have a score update at least. Knox and John Glenn tied 14. Tied at 14.
Yeah, I just found out that the trainer's name is Aaron Ortel. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And we'll get a report from that a little bit later as a play just happened for the Blue Jays. Looks like that was Allen on the carry. He had maybe 2 or 3 on the play, and is there another injury on the field? My goodness, Chris. My goodness. Number 55, Talon Garner, and he doesn't look good at all. He is hurt. Oh, no. You just don't.
Again, just another cramp.
Okay, just another cramp, Chris says. My goodness.
Absolutely amazing. I'm telling you how that works. Just all it takes is for the first one to happen, and it's just contagious. It catches like wildfire.
Well, we kind of spoke on this last week in North Judson when this had happened. It's almost like Nathan had mentioned, you just really need to focus on nutrition throughout the week if you're a player, and you've got to make sure to get your water and H2O in. When I played sports, I knock on wood, I've never had a cramp, so I can't explain what they're experiencing. I'm sure you on the field, Chris, and you played football, you could maybe explain the pain that they're in. I mean, a cramp must be something excruciating.
Yeah, basically it's that entire muscle system, that calf muscle, and it just tightens up into about the size of a golf ball, and just gets really tight. And you have to basically the main thing is straighten your leg and then grab your toes and kind of pull them back and try to release that muscle.
Well,
and you can see him kind of walking stiff-legged there. So he doesn't have it quite worked out yet, but again, get some fluid and do some stretching and he'll be back out there.
Well, that's Talon Garner, the sophomore. Does quite a good job for this Warrior team. He is really locked up there. That is something you hate to see, but we sure hope you're right, Chris. It's just, in fact, a cramp. So here we go. The Blue Jays back on the field, 2nd and 9. Harper takes a snap, fake hands off. Now he's rolling out to his right. He's got Allen right behind him, but he's going to keep it himself. He gets to about the 15-yard line, maybe the 12, before he's knocked out of bounds. Huge tackle by number 82. That's Zane Bell. I've been waiting to call his name. The senior, 6'6", 230 pounds, running at Aldrich Harper as he gets him down at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, trying to get caught up on some scores there, and I look up and I got a big white train running at me right there. So
you got to be careful.
I got out of the way just quick enough.
Yeah, you better be careful, Chris. You're part of the action down there. Okay, 1st and 10. Ball on the Warrior 11-yard line. 1:30 to go here in the third quarter. Harper takes the snap. He hands off to Allen up the middle. He breaks one tackle, breaks the second before he's brought down by the third. He may have got 5 or 6 on the play, Chris.
Yeah, just a double lead ISO there by the Blue Jays, and picked up a good 6 yards on that play. So 2nd and 4. North Judson can get a first down just inside the 1-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 4 here for the Jays.
All right. 2nd and 4. The clock's ticking away. Under a minute to go here in the third. Takes the snap. He hands off to his man up the left side. I didn't catch the number, but he's barreling his way towards the touchdown. He doesn't get it, but maybe a few yards on the carry.
That was Cole Wilcox with a good hard run there for the Jays. Third and a long one here for the Jays with 25 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
They may let this clock run out. We'll see what they do here. They take the snap. He flicks it out to the left side. That's Cheyenne Allen trying to get the touchdown, and he does. Touchdown, Blue Jays. As I looked for the official call, it is, in fact, touchdown for Cheyenne Allen. He's padding those stats. 33-0 here in Winamac.
And North Judson's going to line up here and kick the point after touchdown. Last one was blocked.
Kick is up and away, a clean one, and it is good. 34-0 here in Winamac, Roudabush Field, as the Warriors are way behind. But if you just watch the game without looking at the scoreboard, Chris, you'd think it was a lot closer than it actually is. This Winamac Warrior team has really put up a fight against the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. It just hasn't quite gone their way on the offensive end.
Yeah, that 34-0 score is quite deceiving because about 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter, it was only 7-0. North Judson gets a pick six, and then to start the second half, they get an 80-yard touchdown kickoff return from Trey McGowan. So 14 points have come off of either special teams or a defensive score. So again, Winamac has not played terrible here. They've put up a fight. North Judson has had to earn these 34 points.
Well, North Judson-San Pierre will get ready to kick away as there's 6.3 seconds left here in the third quarter. This game just hasn't quite gone the way the Warriors had hoped. They've seen a lot of promise, but this score just is really going to be a tough comeback for them to make here in the fourth quarter.
Here's an update for you, Mitch. South Central 16, Osceola Grace 14 in the third quarter.
There we go. Good job to Buzz Schoaf and company. I'm really pulling for the South Central Satellites tonight. I really want them to get a win. All right, Allen kicks away, up a deep one all the way back to about the 5-yard line, maybe the 4. Here comes number 5. That's Michael Lamer. He's back into the game, and he gets it all the way back up to the 35, and it was indeed just a cramp. Thank goodness for him.
So, again, that's going to be the end of the third quarter. At the end of the 3, North Judson 34, Winamac 0.
Well, we're going to keep it here as tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service. Call Joe Nepp at 1-800-590-2272 for all your residential, commercial, and agricultural crane needs. Joe's a good friend of mine, actually, and I'd put my name on his work any day. Probably one of the better crane operators in the state of Indiana, and I'll put my name on that any day. 34-0 here as the start of the fourth quarter in Winamac is about to be underway. You see Mark Hendricks, the assistant head coach, talking to his Warriors, rallying them up, trying to get them ready as Josh Burgess is right there too, trying to tell their team just to get the best out of each play tonight. As we talked earlier, it's a learning experience for this young team. They went up against North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jay. That is very good. They are a very good team. We think we're going to see them deep into the postseason. This is something you want to make sure and go through as a young player, and they are doing that tonight for the Warriors. So what do you see down there, Chris? What are you looking up? You got some text messages? Something exciting going on?
Oh, no, I'm just looking I'm trying to look up some scores here is what I'm trying to look up. So 14-14, Knox and John Glenn.
Well,
anybody from the region cares. Maribel's up 14-10.
Ooh, and a huge hit on Cash Roth. As they are calling it dead, he got hit huge. Big hit, but he got right back up right away. They call the ball dead. Boy, that was a huge hit for Cash Roth.
Said his arm was going forward there, so incomplete pass.
Well, it's good to hear that Knox is staying in that game with John Glenn at 14-all. They're coming off a tough loss last week to the Blue Jays, and I know Russ Radke and company want to turn the ship around for the Redskins. So here we go. Cash Roth, 2nd and 10, ball on their own 35-yard line from shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He does. Far right side. And it was, and it may be intercepted. It may be intercepted. I don't know what the official call is yet. That was number 7, Cole Wilcox on the interception. The pass was...
They called it incomplete. They said he landed out of bounds, but probably a good thing there's no replay for the Warriors.
I would say so. The pass was intended for number 3, Talon Braun. as they will get another chance. 3rd and 10, ball on their own 35. Cash Roth takes the snap, hands off to Maddox Buzinski, who gets maybe a couple on the play, and the Blue Jays stop him. They're going to try to make them punt here, as it'll be 4th down for the Warriors, and Cash Roth is just upset with that. Just hasn't gone quite the way he was hoping to tonight.
Yeah, 4th 7 here for the Warriors. Yeah, you got to remember, Cash Roth, he's the punter, but he's also the quarterback. So
trickeration.
Wouldn't put it against Winamac to try to, trickeration.
Roth takes the snap. He's going to punt it. Deep punt all the way back to the 24-yard line on the other side of the field, as there's flags on the play. Looks like the Blue Jays are trying to return this one, but the Warriors are all over it at about the 19-yard line. He didn't get much on that. We'll find out what the flag is.
Well, there's 3 of them to choose from, so obviously it was something pretty blatant. Whatever it is against North Judson. Blocking the back.
Interesting.
So that's
Block
going to be
in
marked
the back.
marked half the distance to the goal. So North Judson will take over 1st and 10 from their own 10.
Well, I'm still learning, as I don't really know what happened here. But that's why I have you down on the sideline, Chris. I appreciate you explaining everything, as we just passed the 11-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. 34-0, the Blue Jays lead the Warriors, as Aldrich Harper breaks the huddle, gets up to the line of scrimmage. They're on the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 on the 10. Harper takes the snap. He hands off. Looks like that's Brock Benson on the carry, I believe.
Yeah, that's the fullback there. Picked up about 9 yards on 1st down, so more of the Brock Benson that we saw last week against Knox right there with 9 yards on 1st down.
Looks like that was Max Keller on the stop for the Warriors. He's had a great game tonight. It's unfortunate the score just doesn't reflect that. Here we go. 2nd and 1. Ball on the 13. Aldrich Harper takes the snap. He hands off to his man up the middle. He may have the 1st down. I didn't catch who was running there.
Trying to get a number here for us. Even from the sideline, it's hard to see.
Yeah,
it looks like Cole Wilcox on the carry.
Yeah, their jerseys are bright white, and the numbers are gold trim, and they are just very hard to read from here. And just like last week, their home jerseys are hard to read as well. Okay, Harper from shotgun, 1st and 10 on the 25. He hands off to Benson right away from shotgun. Benson may have a couple on the carry before he's brought down. That's number 70 for the Warriors, Wyatt Wheeler, the junior.
A couple of finals in the HNAC. Triton defeated Culver Community 42-0, so that's a final. LaVille beat Caston 63-6. And I have an update on the Connorsville Rushville game. Connorsville is now up 28-27.
Boy, a tight barn burner at the War of 44 down in central Indiana. I appreciate that update, Chris. As Harper takes the snap under center, he hands off to his man up the middle, trying to get that 1st down, but the Warriors doing a good job. I don't think he got it.
It's going to be 3rd and a short 1 here for the Blue Jays. And Wyatt Wheeler on the stop for the Warriors.
3rd and 1 for the Blue Jays. Aldrich Harper telling his team to play. The Warriors are awaiting and ready. The Blue Jays walk up to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Aldrich Harper under center. He's got Benson and Allen behind him. He hands off to Allen. Allen's going to get the first down and more as he barrels his way up towards the 44-yard line before he's tackled. I didn't see the number, but the Warriors got him.
But again, North Judson picked up the first down, so the clock will stop momentarily here as the change set. We're at 8:21 left in the fourth quarter. North Judson 34, Winamac 0 if you're just joining us. A couple of big scores from North Judson on defense with a pick six and then an 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a huge play. I just remembered that. Takes the snap for Harper. He hands off up the middle. He may have kept it himself, actually, before he gets about a yard on the play. The Warriors read it well. That was number 70. Once again, Wyatt Wheeler, the junior.
All right. Here's a score that might interest some Blue Jay fans. Andy Standiford is Benton Central Bison, former Blue Jay, now the head coach at Benton Central, played at Purdue, is leading Twin Lakes 14-6 in the fourth quarter.
Nice. I love it when you connect the dots, Chris. Makes my life so much easier. As it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Blue Jays, coming up on 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Harper takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. The Warriors read all over that play. That's number 45, Aiden Day, the junior, on the play. As I don't know if Harper knew what he was going to do on that play there, Chris.
That might have been the last two games. That might have been the first time where he actually misread the triple option. Decided to keep it there and probably should have given it to the fullback. But again, just did the smart thing there. Didn't try to force anything. Didn't try to pitch it to the third option. The running back that was in pitch phase there just decided to go ahead and take a loss of about 3 yards on that play and live the fight here on third down.
6:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Harper from shotgun sets his man in motion, takes the snap, and fake hands off. He's throwing deep down the right side, and he's got his man. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Blue Jays. And I can't quite catch the number of who it is.
Yeah, I'm on the Winamac Warrior sideline. That happened on the North Judson sideline, so I'm no use to you down here on the sideline. I can't tell who that number, what number that was.
It looked like number 7 to me, Cole Wilcox, but I don't want to say that officially. It was a wonderful throw down the right sideline on the Blue Jays sideline. Aldrich Harper fakes the handoff, throws it deep, and a touchdown is the result as it's 40-0 here at Roudabush Field. The extra point, the kick is up and away, and it's good as the Blue Jays are now up 41-0 here with 5:34 to go in the fourth quarter. An amazing play there that was, Chris. Unbelievable.
Yeah, hit his receiver in stride. Kind of a double move there, a little bit of a pump fake, and then just unleashed a cannon, a frozen rope down the right sideline and hit his receiver in stride. He didn't have to stop. He didn't have to slow down, speed up. Just a perfect, well-thrown ball there by Aldrich Harper for the Jays, and now it is 41-0. 5:34 left in the fourth, so that will trigger a running clock from here on out.
Well, a tough game to watch. The Warriors, so many good things we've seen tonight from them. The score just really does not reflect that at all. It really doesn't, and especially
the score. You're right. The score is not indicative of how tough this game has been. North Jackson's been in a fight. Again, just their physicality and the experience that they have, because North Judson has a lot of starters returning from that semi-state runner-up team a year ago. And Winamac Warrior team, the youthfulness of this Winamac Warrior team has finally just started to wear down here late in this game.
So the Blue Jays will be set to kick away to the Warriors. That's Cheyenne Allen kicking to Michael Lamer. And it looks like that's number 8, Brody Wall, to return for the Winamac Warriors. Allen with the kick, up and away, a deep kick all the way back to about the 4-yard line. Here comes Michael Lamer. He gets it up to the 25. Oh, ball is loose on the field. And did the Winamac Warriors come up with it? I don't know. And the North Judson
saying they got it.
They are saying they have it.
They're saying.
And they are going to call it Winamac ball. The player was actually down. So the refs had the first look on that one. North Judson can't believe it. But they're going to keep it with Winamac here as they get lucky there on that one.
Have an update from South Central. South Central now up 24-14 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, good for them. Good for the Satellites, hoping to get their first win of the season. Boy, that is such good news to hear. If you're just joining us here at Rowdebush Field in Winamac, Indiana, the Blue Jays, North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays lead the Winamac Warriors 41-0. As Cash Roth is under center, he takes the snap. He hands off to his man up the right side. That's number 8, Brody Wall. He gets maybe 2 or 3 on the carry before he's brought down by a Blue Jay.
Charges forward for a couple yards. Second down.
Boy, I am so happy for Buzz Schoaf and the South Central Satellites right now. A 10-point lead, Chris. So excited for them. Good for them.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter. So not sure how much time is left in the fourth quarter. But again, it's been a tough year for the young Satellites. But Buzz Schoaf has come in every Saturday and talked about his Satellites, and it'll be nice to hear him talk about a win tomorrow.
So Roth is under center. He takes the snap on 2nd and 7. He hands off up the middle. I didn't catch the number. I believe that was number 8 again. Yes, Brody Wall for the carry. He has maybe a couple. If that, it'll be 3rd and 5 here with 3:30 to go in the fourth quarter. 41-0. The Blue Jays lead. As once again, that score does not reflect what type of game this has been. I would say, Chris, 14 of those points happened so fast in the first half, it's almost hard to account for. All right. Roth under center takes the snap. He hands off the wall again, but he's met by a wall of Blue Jays ready for him, as I don't think he's going to get anything on the play.
Yeah, so 4th and 5 here for the Warriors. Looks like they're going to punt. Well, Mitch, I'm sorry to say, but your alma mater came up a point short. Final, Connersville 28, Rushville 27.
Well, there's the war on 44. It looks like Connersville's going to take the trophy from my Lions, as head coach Isaac Sliger for the Lions started off the season strong. The last couple games have been rough for him, but at least he's turning that program around. Rushville has had a long history of bad football teams, and hopefully this year's a little bit better. As the punt is up and away for the Warriors, Cash Roth punts it all the way to about where Chris is at on the 22-yard line in North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jay territory.
15 years ago, I probably would have picked that up and tried to run with it.
Well, I don't know. The way you walk around the field, you darn near look like a coach down there sometimes.
I'm too fat and old to do that now.
Well, we've seen a lot of exciting plays on both sides of the ball. The Blue Jays came into this game undefeated. The Warriors, they had 1 win so far this season. They were 1-3 heading into tonight, as it was another valiant effort on their part. As this North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jay team, Chris, is the real deal. And like we've talked about before, we think it's going to be them and LaVille later on in the season. And, this is back-to-back weeks for the Warriors playing LaVille and now the Blue Jays. It's a lot of experience under their belt now, just in 14 days. And they're going to need it with 1 minute to go. That's Aldrich Harper. They've seen enough tonight. They want to go home. As the North Judson faithful, they came in full force tonight on the other side of the field. The bleachers are packed full of North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jay fans, as well as Winamac Warrior fans. They came out to support their team tonight. It'll be an unfortunate loss for the Warriors as they will go 1-4 on the season here in Week 5, and the Blue Jays will stay undefeated at 5-0. Aldrich Harper under center. He takes the snap. He's going to knee it, and that's going to do it for us here at Roudabush Field in Winamac, Indiana. The Blue Jays are going to win this one 45-0 as the Winamac Warriors, another lesson to learn for the future for this young team. We're going to take a break and come back for the Collins Insurance postgame show. For our sports analyst Chris McGowan on the field, I'm Mitch Columbi. You've been listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi and Chris McGowan on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Coke knows there's nothing better than the beat of the summer. The beat begins in a simple and mellow place, from low-key to hyped up. So we're helping you and your friends drink it all in with 100 days of the artist's experiences, tracks, and concerts with the best names in music, all at Coke Studio. Drink, scan, and enjoy your Coke so you never miss out on all the amazing offers we're dropping this summer.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show. Let's get back to Mitch Columbi and Chris McGowan.
Well, we're back here at Roudabush Field in Winamac, Indiana, as the Winamac Warriors hosted the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays showed up in full force tonight, 41-0, as they beat the Winamac Warriors. Chris is down on the sideline. He's right in front of me at about the 46-yard line, enjoying this atmosphere tonight. Chris, you've had 5 weeks at this now. I guess 4 down on the sidelines. I guess you want to come back for another one. You like it down there, huh?
No, yeah, I love it down here. This is I feel more natural down here. I feel this is my comfort zone. I'm in my safe space, I guess.
Well, you've done an excellent job, and I appreciate you sending me the pictures. We'll have that for our social media posts later on this evening and tomorrow morning. But this Blue Jay team, they came in tonight, like Brett Lambert told you on the sideline, this was a rivalry game. It has been a rivalry game since 1970 when they first started playing, and you had mentioned there in the, I believe you said the early 80s, that was when the deciding
early
game.
80s, yes.
Yeah, it was the deciding game between who would go into the postseason between these two teams.
Yeah, for the longest time when Indiana football they had the cluster system, and you had a cluster of schools, and whoever had the best record in that cluster actually got to go to the state playoffs. So it was shortly after that the state of Indiana finally wisened up, and everybody got to go to the playoffs. So it was an all-in shortly after the cluster system.
Well, if you're on your way home from the game, we appreciate you joining us for the Collins Insurance postgame show. I'm Mitch Columbi, along with sports analyst Chris McGowan down on the sidelines. We're going to take a break and come back, talk about the Stark County Co-op play of the game. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Collins Insurance Agency in Knox has done it again. They have earned the distinction of preferred agency partner from the Western Reserve Insurance Company.
Can't touch this.
So what does that mean for you? Collins Insurance Agency provides themselves of taking care of its community. That means providing the best insurance that keeps you and your family safe in a time of need. And with this honor, Collins Insurance Agency looks forward to providing Stark and surrounding counties the best customer service you and your family deserve. Collins Insurance Agency in Knox, living the golden rule by treating you like family.
Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is proud to be our area's newest sales representatives for Pioneer Hybrid Seed. This is Andy Awol. Pioneer offers top-of-the-line genetics, a complete portfolio including alfalfa and wheat seed, and cutting-edge seed traits and technologies. Combined with exceptional financing options, Pioneer provides the total package, one that we are proud to be able to offer our customers. If you are currently working with a Pioneer sales representative, you have made a good choice. If you aren't, let Farm Fertilizers and Seeds show you how Pioneer can work on your farm. Call us today at 867-2441 to answer any of your questions.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Now, let's return to the voices of WKVI Sports Director Mitch Columbi and Sports Analyst Chris McGowan.
Welcome back to Rowdebush Field here in Winamac, Indiana, as the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays came to town and ruined things for the Warriors tonight, 41-0. But the score is not indicative of what we saw tonight. The Warriors, that young team, really provided a lot of excitement for us on the field. We saw that arm in Cash Roth, the quarterback. He has a bright future as a quarterback. And also, the receiving core of this team. They really ran their routes great tonight, and they did a fantastic job. Overall, good game. It's just the score didn't reflect that. As we go down to the sideline and talk to our sports analyst, Chris McGowan. Chris, if you can jog your memory correctly, what in your mind is our Stark County Co-op play of the game?
I got to go with the pick six there in the second quarter. It was Connor Benson picked off a pass. Give the North Judson front four a lot of credit. I think it was Logan Radke that put the pressure on Cash Roth and hit him as he threw it. And Connor Benson was in the right spot at the right time. He was Johnny on the spot and picked off the pass and took it to the house, made a couple guys miss, and down the sideline he went. At that point, it was a 7-0 game late in the second quarter, and that pick six really flipped the script for the Blue Jays.
That's your Stark County Co-op play of the game. The 5-star player of the game is next. Stay tuned. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Browns. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Since 1936, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning have always taken pride in doing the job right. Third-generation owner Brian Hammond and his family have always set the standard when it comes to taking care of all your heating and cooling needs. Making your home a comfortable home is the absolute top priority. If you are uncomfortable in your home, give them a call at 574-936-4660. Follow them on Facebook. Let Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning help you take control of your comfort.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch?
It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson-San Pierre High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th, 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Collins Insurance is part of our broadcast this evening. We thank them for sponsoring us. They've been taking care of all your insurance needs. That's Collins Insurance, supporting local high school sports. We also thank the Stark County Co-op, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service and support, including grain, agronomy, seed, fuel, and LP Petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. All right, Chris, you're down on the sidelines at the 45-yard line. You've had time to think about it. Who is our 5-star player of the game tonight?
So many names coming to mind. Again, just a well-rounded North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jay football team. But I'm telling you what, I'm going to throw a curveball here. I'm going defense.
Oh.
Quentin Frazier.
Yep.
Number 33.
Yep.
Linebacker for the North Judson-San Pierre. Basically the heart and soul, the captain of that defense. He's the one that sees the offense and gets everybody lined up and gets the defense in the right position. He's the leading tackler. And, hey, it's the third shutout in a row for the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jay defense. So I'm going Quentin Frazier, the captain of that Blue Jay defense, as the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game.
I agree with that choice. It seemed like we were calling his name quite often tonight. And to your point, the third shutout in a row, it doesn't matter who you're playing in any sport. When you can get 3 shutouts in a row, that is nothing to scoff at. The North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays did fantastic tonight, and good job to Quentin Frazier for earning our 5-star player of the game. Join us tomorrow morning on the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports broadcast in Indiana. We will have our area high school coaches on hand to catch us up on what happened tonight, as we will be going live at 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning on 99.3 FM and streaming online at WKVI.com. Chris, great job tonight. We appreciate you down on the sideline. Is there anything you'd like to leave us with tonight?
No, just a well-played football game, and again, 41-0. I know that seems like it was a blowout, but it was not. The Winamac Warriors, that young football team came to play tonight. Again, just not ready to play 4 quarters against a very good North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jay football team, but nothing to be ashamed of if you're Coach Burgess. A lot of good things. There are a lot of sophomores and juniors out there on that field for Winamac tonight, getting a lot of good experience against a very, very, very good North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jay football team. So the future is bright here in Warriorland.
Well, we appreciate you, Chris. Thanks for everything you've done this evening. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Sports. For our in-game producer, Marilla Schaefer, our special guest, Nathan Welter, our sports analyst, Chris McGowan, our in-game announcer, John Thompson. I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to High School Football on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver Portside Marina, Nepco Crane and Equipment Services, specializing in mobile crane service, Dairy Queen of Winamac, Patrick Auto Group, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, Ancilla College, LAP Waste Disposal, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, Standard Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Collins Insurance, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5-Star. We thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports.